You will be. How difficult it can be, and having the opportunity to study the alchemical path, the master will be able to answer, they revere her so much. The elder sister will need a day or two of meditation to explore some new knowledge that she just got. So now you should just get to know this place. Latch Brother Yen doesn't need to worry about us, just take care of your affairs. 2 days later. Half a month later. The first batch of pills in the pill room was finished. Young Lord Kai, to my family. At least this time something will fall to us. If they are not enough, then you can wait for their friends. First of all, my people from the Hopa family will wait, are you sure? Why not? You shouldn't look your socket at my family and its connections. My Dong family is also willing to give in to those who came from far away this time. If necessary. My family has already made too much money. So, everyone calmed down. Do you think if there wasn't enough for everyone, Yankoi would ask you all to gather? Precisely because there is enough for everyone. We take pills once a day today. We can rely on experience and soon with these alchemists. Even I can use pills from the disciples, gave to the king the healer. This is an inexpressibly great blessing, dear brother Bayanam. With Wyman, distribute. Touched. 2 tatilkas per group. So long, however, with such a large number of pills, their quality should not be too high. These 2 tea bags contain tablets that strengthen the essence used for cultivation, mysterious type pills of low quality. Young lady, this is self-made joke here. And where am I joking? You may think I'm joking, but what I said is true. These essence-strengthening pills are medicine. Mysterious class of low rank. The pills are now in your hands. If you don't tell me, believe me, you can open the bottles and see for yourself. How can this be? There are no positions about all of your relevant sex, so you should have some experience in recognizing these drugs. Is it true? How is that possible? Look, there is a similar duazer on this pill line meridian. What? A vein pill. Wow, I have a few of those too. I never said I'd give it up, but I will see it. Come here, the best solution. Indeed, the elder I appreciate already now has such an avok. I'm afraid he already can stand shoulder to shoulder, Svelegs, Masters, Sayo. Seniors and too amazing. Nalina King Healer on another level. How did they create so many pills? Almost speech and Shvaka Chestba intable borders will run so much time. It's too weird. I hope everyone understood everything. Let's not waste our precious time and get back to business. So, you want to tell me who perfected these pills? I refuse. Even if you don't tell me, I already know. These pills were designed by your older sister. Isn't that right? I'll be an old woman. Be careful that I don't kill you, so that silence. Sooner or later. But I will be able to find out all your secrets. Apparently, the 2 older sisters are in a good mood. What are you talking about? And you don't need to know about this in Uragan, there are no strangers here. Go ahead, tell me. Young brother. No need to be nervous. I just said there are no strangers here. It seems I'd better not disturb you. Stop, sister, on our life paths. Often one unintentional choice can change fate. A little cold, first of all, autumn. Young brother, can you let me go? Are you really uncomfortable with me? Maybe you don't like me? No. No, my dear. You little bastard. How dare you mock me, Doc, from my precious invisible, charming love student? Without shame. You're trying to anger me, younger brother, are you teasing me? You seem to be in no mood to hurt your elder brother. It's not that I don't like her. I just feel like I should avoid being too much contact with her. Why? From what I saw, the older one was trying seems to care about you very much. When she came to me, she talked about you a lot. Let's say that if you weren't a child of the Young family, or a former disciple of the Heavenly Pavilion, it would change your attitude towards me, older brother. No, it doesn't matter who you are. You will always be my younger brother, I knew you'd say that. But not everyone is like you. Oh yeah, how about my pills? They are lying on the bed and I will bring. 3 bottles are used to cultivate true qi, which are from the yang rebut, and 3 bottles used for spiritual restoration energy. Time was too much, so I was able to improve them only now. I hope that's enough for you for now. Yes, don't push yourself too hard. I wasn't tired at all when I using alchemy, my strength is also steadily improving. In fact, I feel like I'm about to break through to the 2nd level of Shinyu, so I hope I can improve even more pills. If I can break through quickly, I can help my younger brother and master. For her, alchemy is self-development, the sacred spiritual body of medicine is really special. 2 days later, spheres of untanned. I must focus on strengthening the base and preparing for the rise tonal level. You are killing. Who? Who is here? Dance of the Killer and the Walls, aha? So fast. What's so noisy here? Brothers? Someone got inside. Are there any casualties, handed over to the king of the healer? No. The room for making pills, which is the most protected place in the entire estate. Someone still managed to get in here. Quickly check if anything is missing from the premises? Yes. 10 minutes later. No losses. Everything is fine. Indu. Did you see, what did he look like? I'm sorry. But I don't even know if the culprit was a man or a woman. Not to mention, I have already cut short his cultivating beliefs. However, if I am not mistaken, the real cultivating beliefs of the man's height must not be very high. Otherwise, I would not have caught him with my Shadow Master's strike. It is quite interesting who was able to send here, and most importantly, subdue such a master. Brothers, we will return to work. Yeah. Cialo, Shui. Yes, Lord. From now on, you will stand guard over the pill-making room. Lordy can be sure that as long as I breathe, no one will come near this room. Good, the defense on site should be strengthened in places like Young Lord Kai has come as a representative of the Young family. He has an order from the Elders' Hall of the Young family, and he was brought to the main hall. He asks that the young Lord Kai come immediately. Got it. Everyone needs to get ready. There's a big event today. Finally some action. All we've done in the last few days is congregate. We're bored beyond measure, young Kai, this time. No matter what you decide to do, you must take us with you, take your time. I don't know the details yet. In any case, you should all go back and get ready to go. How do you know something will happen today? If my guess is correct, the family wants to speed things up. The War of Succession is underway. My 2 brothers have been eliminated. The remaining 6 have been quiet for almost a month now about minding their own business. Such a peaceful scene. This is not what the family would want. Do you think the Young family will order you take the initiative? The elders will not use such a stupid method. It must be, and not planning, something else. Oh, father? Su and Meng of the Chu family welcome the 4th master of the Yang family. And Helioditsia too politely, because that decided to support her son. Now we are all the same to ourselves. It seems to me that my boy has caused you a lot of trouble. Uncle, you don't need to treat me like that, as if it were a stranger. I decided to help myself, and Kaya, so everything is fine. Kaimalot, if he offends you, I ask my niece not to take it to heart, but if you ever feel like you've been wronged here, just tell me straight out. And I'll teach him a lesson. Thank you, Uncle. If the time ever comes, I will remember your words, okay? Father, why are you here? I am delivering the family's order. In 2 hours, 50 kilometers from the city of war, a batch of artifacts will appear on the lake under the ZYM. Whoever can get them will keep them forever. I carried out the order for Lostershin. Whether you go or not, it's up to you young people to decide. Why don't we go? This party of artifacts belongs to the family, right? No, only our Yang family. Well, all 8 great families of the central capital donated some artifacts. How much? Look for everything. 80% of the artifacts are from the new class family, and the overwhelming majority of the remaining 20% are not without that class, but there are also several artifacts of the mysterious class, quite a generous gesture from the 8 great families of our Han dynasty, and even more reasons to go there. Uncle, is there any other news? No need and give. The family felt doomed, allowing Mai from here to leave their order. Apparently they only told him the information they wanted to reveal. I said everything I could and knew. The condition is the same for everyone. Everything now depends only on your strength and ingenuity. I'm just asking. In that case, we should go get ready right now. If you have nothing else to do, you can stay here for a few more days. No need. Your mother specifically said that I should go back and tell her about your situation. Maybe we should prepare some food for the Kair? Come on, let's send him. Take care of yourself, father. And you. The time has come that I will go to anyone who dares to challenge this decision. Yankoi, this time you must take us with you. Damn, how could I possibly miss such a grand event? I'll try everything again, even if the artifacts are captured and have a fairly high priority. Protecting the place and the flag is also not the last thing to do. I understand that you are all in the mood for the upcoming turbulent events and the fight for the treasure. So, to be fair, we'll draw lots. Well, fate will decide who stays and who leaves. Let's pull. Agreed. Let's begin in Family Family Danmu, Family Dun, but the 10,000 flowers. Whereas, the reflected moon sect in the Tianan city, all these forces will accompany me. Objection, okay. I'll watch the house this time. Great. Let's go. A kilometer from the Yankei estate, there is a hotel. Elder sister, we have been here for over a month. You still don't want to go? We live in this hotel. We won't solve anything, since we've arrived. Why don't we just go to him? Who do you want to find? We're not here to find anyone. We just went out for a walk. I know, however, this city of war is now so chaotic. You 2 sisters living here will sooner or later attract unwanted attention. Haven't you noticed that more and more people are looking at you lately? I'm not going anywhere. You can go. I'll just hide in the room after you leave. Problem solved. Isn't he hiding his secret identity? Besides, it's not like he was trying to cheat. The Yang family has its own rules that forbid him from making himself known publicly. Why are you still so upset, Yanka? I want to see. Are you coming, big sister? I want to go. Do what you think is necessary, but don't delay. Oh wait, there's money. Here's Zachar before the war. On the Wakei, the 9th brother's movements are impressive. It's no wonder the 3rd brother lost so easily. My 2nd brother praises me too much at this time. The 9th brother won't go away so easily. Good mood. Maybe another time. We will have many chances to fight in the future, right? This is Lucinio. This guy is too arrogant. So it's him, 9th brother. Now is the time for my young family. How can one allow strangers to occupy one's attention? Agree, the young family really aren't monsters. The 2nd brother, it's quite tiring to do this. First we'll catch up with Lucinio, and then we'll deal with the consequences. The rightful place of the young family. If the 2nd brother falls behind, he should take a break. How is the 2nd brother? Maybe not answer this challenge. So clean walls. Young Lart Le. We will move forward, and he is Selenium. A, the 2nd level of Shinyu, the speed of cultivation of the elder young brother. Look, I don't know what this is. The senior young lord's cultivation speed is quite fast. Thank you for your help, young Lord Lu. This battle helped me understand a lot. If you want to graze more, I'm always ready to help. It seems the rumors that I lost the battle with Lucinia were true. This is an obvious result. I'll go. I hope young Lart Lu won't be too surprised at that time. This is unlikely. You are not my opponent. Just because I'm not your enemy now doesn't mean I won't be in the future. Even if I don't become your opponent in the future, It doesn't mean that no one from my Yang family will be your opponent, young Larth Luda. I am not the strongest of the younger generation of the Yang family, but I know that you are the strongest of the Lu family. Who knows what my family's limit is among the younger generation of the Yang family? There really is someone stronger than you, possibly a second young Larth. Bald Larth Lu is undoubtedly breathing. I don't measure up to my older brother. Whoever you are looking for, don't look at me. If this is not the second young Larth, then who else? Only you, the second young Larth from the direct descendants of your Yang family, deserve a little attention. Rest. Ha ha ha, young Larth Lu, since you yourself do not see this, it means that you are not his opponent, young Larth. I hope what you said is true. You'll see soon. The older brother noticed something. Hey, aren't we going to help him? We will help him. What role can we play with so many masters? And here's why women are more difficult to deal with than enemies. Apparently, some of the artifacts have long been located at the bottom of the lake. Artifacts, and Ankai, breed. Stop, Oh, they are all of the lowest rank of the Earth class. The 8 great families are really stingy. Young Lardho, you are the super family. That's why you don't understand the difficulties of our lower cultivators. These artifacts may not be of any use to you, but they can greatly improve our strength. What you said is wise, beautiful young lady, but even though I am a member of the family, now we are all allies. So we should be able to discuss such things freely. How about the fact that after this world we are welcome? We took this revenge. About grab more alive. Be ye careful. About forward. About kill. Take it. What? Lordka. We were out of luck. Almost all the artifacts were seized by other forces. Everything is fine. Go and heal your wounds. My family's method is really cruel. People die for wealth, just as birds die for food. The Yang family has long understood this. This is so tragic. This is in the order of things. Is this normal? The price of this batch is a little higher, but they are still not very good. We will not participate in the next round. What? Should we not participate? Doesn't speak loudly. They can all hear you. Why don't we participate? If we don't catch them, they'll just fall into the hands of everyone else. I want to observe the situation. If my assumptions are correct, the next batch of artifacts should be at best of Earth class. So even if we don't capture them, we'll lose a little, but if we participate, I'm afraid there will be unforeseen variables. Why be so careful? Forward, kill the lovers who dare to grab them. What are they doing? Why is one of them not working? They were not afraid of the faithful. How could such cowards think about guarding the war for further investigation? Idiots, this is such a good opportunity. How can they not understand it? Come on, what are you doing, you stupid pigs? Fight or die. They've gone completely off the rails. They dare to swear before us. Come on, come here. Step back lively. The artifact is right in front of us. Lord, we must act. Young Lord, did you know? I didn't know, but if the 9th brother does not act, we will not do it either. Everyone should just follow his example. You mean when you saw that I was from Kai? Yes, fortunately, the 9th brother acted cautiously. If it weren't for him, it would have been too late. Young Lord Kai, I admire you with all my heart. Now you can collect them. Well, aren't you dangerous? What? Hey, you were demons. Please report immediately if you catch anything. Don't even try to hide something from me. Several people attacked the brothers' allies, but only those who defend themselves. As if following a clear order from the brothers. Young Lord Kai, we received 54 artifacts. Keep it up. People of the elder brother. Do not conflict with them in the future. So what do we do next? Are we going to sit and watch? They are not fools. Having suffered losses this time, they will not make the same mistake again. In the next game we will act with only one difference, that now you need to beware of the enemy country's tax, and also these artifacts. Maintaining your own safety is a top priority. Use any combat skills and artifacts for protection. Don't die too quickly. Young Lord Kai, what should we do with these artifacts now? There are quite a lot of them. Let the 5 elders from the Du and Mia families look after them. The game has just begun. Listen, great, naive fool. I'm just warming up a 5th batch of rare artifacts. Here it is. Let's not miss our chance. Damn it, what is this? Help, almost a pub. What is this? This can't be an odd without a garden. The inn stood on the battle side. Which one? some treasures are simply hidden away and disappear underwater. Don't panic. It's just that some of these treasures consider you unworthy. Lord Kaida, I will take a few people with me to go hunting myself. Look, the widow's artifacts are emerging from the water. Damn. Should we hurry or wait? This, with my soul power I can understand how powerful the Yatora is. What? Me? They send him like a rat, right? Oh well, I can get it. You're Yenkai's ally, right? What do you need? The road. Since you are one of Yenkai's allies, you shouldn't even think about passing me by. I wondered who it was. This is young Master Lu, young Lorden. I don't feel any dissatisfaction towards you, but you decided to support Yenkai, and I feel unhappy. When I am unhappy, you will be unhappy too. I advise you to give up Yenkai now, so that you don't end up an Ubered. I'll try if you can. You will stop him. You are too reckless, girl. Yes it is. Or you will die. No, she seemed familiar to me before. Where have I seen her? Hey, then forgive me in advance. Hello, son. I am happy to direct this artifact. Hello, young Lord Luda. I advise you to leave the city of war in the central capital, otherwise, you'll get lost sooner or later. We'll see about that. Artifacts again, and now they serve from the sky. There are 8 gardens. These are much more powerful. 700 meters to the ground.hm.500.hm.a-hm.hm.a-to get him out of his clothes. Do you wanna die? Until bedtime. Blue waves of the water moon. Crap. Hot. What is this strange energy? Wait, back. hm.hm.hm. It is ingrained into the body. You damn sheepatu. Angry aga inaga 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 inaga. Again. The ninth brother. Although we are all enemies right now, you must help with the Vechko he took should be ours. If I want something, I'll take it myself. Wonderful, young Lord Leda. Don't resist. This is pointless. AAA, Lucina, are you crazy? This is a mysterious artifact. Do you want to just hold me back and seal the binding of the TSI? Members of the Young family, look down on me. This guy would rather break than bend. Do you want to fight and drag her all together? I will take on any challenge. The artifact is right here. If any of you can withstand 3 of my blows, I willingly gave it to him. If the Young family members continue to stand sensibly, not only they, but the whole family will be disgraced. I have to accept you. Can I try? Yes. So, the treasure will be taken by the one who can withstand 3 blows. Yes, everything correct. Yes, fine. Now I'm in the game. The ninth brother. Let's not be impulsive. No problem. I will prove that the people from the Young family cannot be trifled with so easily. What? 8th level Rin Yuan wants to challenge Shen to war. The brother was going crazy. The abyss between forces is too pogramous. My brother has a chance to win somewhere. If the ninth brother had grown up, he would definitely be ready to fight. With Lu Xiao. But now he has no chance. My brother's popularity was too explosive and too long. Now we finally have the opportunity to see with our own eyes how it will go down. That's not all the houses. He dared to fight with the first young lord of the central capital. These direct descendants with the Young family are really too arrogant. What do you know? In this situation, it doesn't matter whether they fight or not, the Young family will be humiliated. Send me crazy. The Young family will be humiliated. Sending from the youngest is a good plan even if he loses. The Young family will also be able to say, it's not that our Young family is not as good as the Lu family. They're all just too young. Young Lord Lu, tell me when you're ready. I also want to see how you can block the move 3A. What is this terrifying energy? It was as if a mountain had dropped on my body. Be careful. Yes, sure. What? God, how can this be? How could he, a god, not suffer? Are my eyes deceiving me? Impossible, absolutely impossible. 2 hits left. How are you? You seem to have something really in you. I won't give in to you. 9 resonating steps. Lu family. HM. 9 resonant steps. Lu family was blocked by Lob Blob. Well, only the 8th level of Xinyuan cannot be reached. Brother Kaivet hasn't even entered the Xinyu realm yet. How can he resist someone who was a 3rd level Xinyu? HM. Another. No need right now. You cannot be my opponent. but I admit that you have the power to challenge me. I'll be waiting for you to get through to Shinyu. Let's fight again, the eldest young lord, and now I understand what the limits of your Yang family are. Your ninth brother actually has more potential than Shinta, but I, Lutsen Yang, have also not yet reached my limit. We will continue later and decide once and for all who will be the leader of our generation. I'm looking forward to it. Yang Kai. Crap, and there's another one behind me. We need to remove the Xiang family from it. These bastards are big and small. Their locks did nothing but attack our people. Damn. They don't give a damn about the young master, Yang Kai. Just one word and I will name some people so that they remove these two families tomorrow. You can't accept losses, then don't get involved in the war of succession. Who said that I should hate myself and not accept losses? It's just that their actions are too shameless. I know the rules of the war for succession, which prohibits private greed, but I am the famous tower builder Hosinshin. Why should I care about such trivial rules? Don't worry. They will pay for it sooner or later. Okay, onto the young stall. Remember, it's not just about the Xian Nanan family, but I would do Suni's body when the day comes to pay the bills. Don't forget to take me with you. This day will definitely come. Besides, that little kid Sazajo is also going too far. Although he doesn't act like a tightroid, he is still active and in conflict with us. Having an older sister like Suimen, his life should not be easy. Well, considering that we are all people from the central capital, we can at least save his dog's life. It's not that simple. The Tsu family is one of the 8 great families. After all, enough about this. What is the situation with this artifact? He's still there. Everyone is looking at him. No one dares to go down and take it. Sealed attack and Chi binding seal. Nobody wants to take action. Whoever acts first will ultimately suffer, making life easier for everyone else. No one would do such an ungrateful act. Kai, Lord Kai, you felt something too. Someone got to one of the zeros. And which camp are they from? Powerful spiritual energy flows beyond 10. Expert Shinyu, this is him. It ran away again. Ah, the battle of the artifacts was coming to an end. Yinziyu, what do you have there? I can't use my true chi anymore. It will take me at least 2 months to break through. I just have to wait and see. Will Lyman Waya be able to solve this? If he can't help, then Inziyu will be able to remain idle only for 2 months. Let's go back, Brother Kai. This is for you. You got it. I fought for it personally. How could I not get it? That lizard wanted to block me, but he overdid his skill too much. But I have to thank that young woman for being able to obtain this artifact. Young woman, I feel like I've met her somewhere before, but I can't remember where. She threw this thing at me. What analogy, gorgeous, not only beautiful, but also charming. I know what you're thinking. Besides, she seemed to have a twin. There was another person next to her, who looked exactly like her. This is Mista, who pushed Lucen away so easily I almost lost consciousness. Twins, aren't you imagining things? They watched what was happening from there, and I have no idea where they are now. Okay, let's go. You also have them with your consciousness. Stop. Where to? So you're interested in these twins too? My school will gather all our forces and take them to the estate green. She is looking at several people. Do you want me to deal with them? No, let's just go back to the city of war. Don't you even want to try? Nothing bad will happen, perhaps. Especially since there is not much strength in this trinity. Miss, you don't. But, hey, who are you? You wanted something. Ninth, young master. Nothing, brother. January brother fan, long time no see. I'll leave you 3 alone. Where to? Big brother fan. You, the younger sister from the heavenly dove? Yeah, I remembered. I always thought that these 2 girls seemed familiar to me. This is the 20 flower. The blood battle sect. Next time I'll take a horse with me. Why were you hiding from me? Were they hiding? Nonsense, you really weren't hiding from me. Of course not. We only arrived here today. Fine. Not if so, then you must come home with me. We came along the city's mesh to have some fun. They are participating in the investigation with you. I'm not going to go back, May. And you? I'll go, May. We are just an old-fashioned sect, and we won't help you. So, you really are still walking. So we should go with you. So that's what was worrying her. I will do it in the future. You and May will stand at the very top of this world. You don't have to worry about your background. They are lent in this. Very lent indeed. Don't doubt it. You think this is legal? Yet it seems they are being led. They've already fallen for it. Okay, I approve. Okay, I'll think about it as soon as I get the hang of it. Meyer and I will visit you. By the way, if you run away, I will reveal your secret to everyone. Is there a secret in the eye, about one side being bigger and one side being smaller, Enough, you're not leaking eye in any case, decide for yourself. We and I will go further. Mayor, let's go. Jiang Kai, why are you acting so shameless, rogue, a demonic swindler? Girl, what did Jiang Kai do to you? No, it's your damn business, I'm not finished with you, today you will tell me everything. Our day is a little rough, but it seems that she will keep a low profile in front of the young Lord Came landowner. How can you go for just a few hours, return with 2 rare beauties in tow, friends? Let me take you to your piece, thanks in advance. This sortie cost us the lives of 36 people, who are the 4 experts who were already scheduled. There's no way around it, but we got more than 200 artifacts, they did not give their lives in vain. Have you got it? Indio, come with me, come on. The seal, keep it. Elman, is there any way to remove the seal placed on it? Yes, come and see me. Indio, come on. Point 1, that's it for you, baby, I know you have abilities, well, you're no better now, cripple, what good does it do you do to be so kind to me? Not bad, whoever created this has some advancements in sealing techniques, naturally, this is the skill of my senior elder yet Hanzujud, I don't care who was like that, I've never heard of Kilney, this is the keeper of Maine. He can be helped, yeah. Can you really remove the seal? How fast? 2 months or 20 days? 2 days, senior. It's not that I doubt you, but it's not much. Arrogantly. If this seal were placed on me, I could weaken myself with a snap of my fingers, but since it was imposed on you, it will take 2 days. I've actually done quite a bit of research into sealing techniques. It's a trifle the guardian of Maine. Are you absolutely sure? If you guys don't even want to try, then I don't have any extra time to talk to you about any nonsense. The door is there. In your meanest skill, it will take you 2 months or so to break this seal. Well, I work hard. I ask for help from an elder. For the sake of I behaved impolitely and give that you were not offended, I'll leave it to you, okay? Just go. You'll see in 2 days. Can you handle it? Who would have thought that this mysterious master who could appear and disappear like a ghost was actually a woman? I've already tried to grab her twice, but she kept slipping away. Her techniques and developments are too mysterious. Not bad. Same here. A mid-level mysterious class artifact. Sarah's didn't tell me I was lucky. And now this shield. A simple low-level mystery class, but since it's a defensive type artifact, its true value isn't that bad, and here. The value is only slightly inferior to that of the mirror. 2 days later. Shouldn't you follow the young lord? Why did you come here? Young Larder is now in a time of solitude and his safety. There are no problems with this, of course. Even if this is so, you should not relax. You'll be old, soy. I met a powerful master. How powerful? Very. It is selenium. I believe that if you or I fought him at full strength after 3 turns, we would be defeated. What if we use our bloody technique of mad tirade? The outcome is still the same. Maximum 10 moves. Surely this is not a master who has gone beyond the limits of Shinyu, peak Shinyu. Why doggy, but it's true. Look at me now, yours and the son's. Well, it's only been 2 days. How is this possible? Who is he? Come closer. This old man. Wow, I'm still completely at a loss. This old man only kicked me a few times. It would seem. Well, what a bastard. Well, he hit me with a series of strange breathing techniques, and then after 2 days of little effort, the bindings have broken. Old man Sui. I noticed that there were a lot of mysterious people in this house. I noticed it too. They say that a great talent appears once in a generation. So why did this generation produce so many monsters? Old man Sui, I think. Besides, they all revolve around Lordakai. I'll soon pass level 9 Shegio. What a coincidence. Me too. We used to move quickly too. What are you talking about? I just thought that so many amazing and mysterious people would voluntarily gather around young Lordok. This is too abnormal. Well, what if instead they became amazing because of young Lordok? Thousands of kilometers from the city of Ward. I'm hungry. Here is your guide, sir. If this were an evil land of ash gray clouds, I could do anything. You don't know yet, the first young lord of the central capital is no longer a member of the family. Did someone kill Lu Xinyao? Not really. Just the youngest of Spilik's sons in the Yada family, which was only at level 8 of Gen Yuan, landed 2 headbutts on Lu Xinyao, which is the 3rd level bastary of Xinyu. With such a great difference in strength, they fought on equal terms, indeed, and, naturally, this news is definitely true. I saw it with my own eyes. The young lord is amazing. So young, but possesses such incomprehensible power. In addition, he gained more than a dozen first-class forces as an ally, and they doubt that in this war. For succession, he will become the final winner, are you sure? Didn't they say that the youngest lord himself had no connections at all? If I remember correctly, the younger young lord's name was Yen Kai, right? True, a young Lord Kai, huh? What do you know? It was obvious that Yen Kai was only able to survive in the clearing because the young Lord Lion did not use his full power. I was there too and saw you. Didn't you hear what young Lord Lion said at the end? Young Lord Lion said, Yen Kai, you were not my opponent. When you grow up, let's do it all over again. This is what the first young lord of the central capital should have done. Kai only blocked 2 of his simple Huddars. What's good about that? Listen, I have taken myself too seriously. If they had fought a third time, she definitely would not have been the winner. Yen Kai, the new first lord of the central capital, why doggy, strong, Lutzen, Yenka, it's undeniable. How can some youngster like Yen Kai even compare to him? Yen Kai is only at the 8th stage of Zhenyuan Lozan. Jan Kai has already gone too far behind him. Jan Kai will never overtake him. Yen Kai must have used some treasure to withstand Lozan Yao's attacks. Exactly. It couldn't be otherwise. Hey you, who do you think is the first young lord of the central capital? Huh? You tell this to me, the old master. Yes, you have to say something too, even if you've been silent the whole time. You obviously have your own opinion. Say it. Well, you know, at your age, claim to be an old master. As if my opinion will change anything. The first young lord of the central capital may be none other than the young Lord Yen Kai. Not only is he the first young lord of the central capital, but in the future he will also become the most powerful in the world. This old man is crazy. They say that he will become a better person in the world, in the future? What kind of nonsense is he? What is this feeling? I don't know what this nonsense is. What nonsense is E10? What is this feeling? This is not enough for you. What is it? Gentlemen, Mother Lord, I support Lord Akai too. How I missed the external measure, I wonder. Will the young master be surprised by my new appearance? I hope the young master won't see me for being late. If only I had known, I would not have lingered on the evil earth, the ash-gray clouds, for so long. At that time, I was just a lonely, wandering spirit, incapable of almost anything. Everything is different for you. Let's test my best divine instincts. Yet The next entertainment did not take long to appear. In the distance, these people are annoying. They have been following us for 10 days. If this continues, we will never reach the city of war. Big brother, what should we do? Let's just take things step by step. Big brother, if we can't escape, we should just split up. The goal of these people is our Valley of the Phantom King. If we separate from them, they shouldn't have any problem with your precious tool sect. Young sister Lana, you think too simply. Do you really think these people are looking for the disciple of your valley, the Ghost King? Although this is not the whole reason, much of this is certainly our responsibility, Master. If you give the disciples of the Valley of the Ghostly King, I will swear to you that I will not touch anyone here. Taoyan, come here, uncle. What do you order? Baby, you've really gotten braver, haven't you? You dared to come to these disciples from the Valley of the Phantom King? How do you plan to explain this, uncle? Oh, these are not my friends. When I, Zhao Juta's younger sister, and my 2 younger brothers went to the evil cave last time, they took care of us, otherwise I'm afraid we would have cleaned everything up. Razlet didn't even say that. Then Yenka took care of all of you herself. Why did this suddenly happen to the group of disciples of the Valley of the Phantom King? What story was true? But not everyone took care of us, anyway, uncle. Oh, our section of the precious instrument is exactly the same as the Valley of the King of the Presenter. Our doors are open for business only. Does it make any difference who the client is? A good guy or a villain? And, in any case, this situation is your fault, so you will find a way to solve it. Otherwise, when we return, I will personally kick you out of the sect. Don't say that, uncle. Oh, didn't I try to find a way out of this chaos? You better think about a way out. If we could secretly send a message to Yen Kai, informing him of the situation, everything would be different. Older brother, I'm sorry. It's my fault that you got reprimanded. Don't worry about it. Uncle Wu was just expressing his anger. He really won't expel Betia from the sect. Yes, there are 800 kilometers left of the war city. Master Pu, it seems that your noble sect is really trying to hide these villains. Since the master is humiliating and giving them away, we have no choice but to take action. What are you planning, Master Pu? I suggest you don't interfere with your brother and sister. So as not to get any accidental herbs. You're not saying that all these juniors are the product of the devolved it doesn't matter whether they gather or not. You'll capture them all, won't you? At least I know your first student well, just like everyone else, whether they are evil minions or not, we will understand after we interrogate them. It seems that my sect, with its precious tools, will not be able to avoid this disaster. Wait for the fight to start, then find a way to escape. If it can't escape, don't fight back. They won't kill you with a tavi. You will go to the city of war and find the Yankee. Let him decide this. And I will not let you down. Also tell him that if in our sect there is even one victim of a precious instrument, let him not expect help from me for the rest of his life. Master, you have already made a decision. If so, that I apologize for the grief. Who is this? So many people bullying a smaller number. Interesting. Aren't you all us? This, may I ask, we are the Great Elder. My name is Blazeju and the sect of the Calm Light, Tranquil Light Sects. Never heard of it before. We came to support the second young lord of the central capital of the Yen family, the second young lord. Yang Zhou. And the rest. We are for the sixth young lord. For Yangon. For the eldest young lord, Yangwei. Yenqing. Everything is in vain and apparently none of you support Yenkai Elder. We are heading to Yenkai to support him. We are insightful. Very good. Just support him. And you will not regret it. Thank you very much for your kind words, Since you are going to support Yenkai, I cannot sit back and do nothing. Your safety now rests on my shoulders. I'll step back from contact. Goodbye. Where are you going? Do you want to stay and die? Ha ha ha. Did I say you could go? Did you want something? I'm in a good mood today and I'm too lazy to kill, but since you decided to support the wrong person, I can't just ignore you. What should I do? It's none of your business. Lies to be thoughtful has come to Nicia with all of us. I do not believe that you are an agret. Will or you continue to threaten. Ha ha. Good. It couldn't be better if finally, enough targets for harvest. The heavens seal the bloody seas. Mark, let go. She's alive. Ha 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 ha. Kill. 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 Heaven. Here it is. Okay. Since you survived, I don't know you. It's a little useful. Don't worry. I'll cover you in plenty of fresh blood. Garbage collection. Forward. You're not really afraid that I'll finish you off too, and Rhonda, we owe you for saving our lives. I wouldn't dare doubt you. Rest assured, if you are here to support Yenkai, I will not harm you, traitor. In the end, I also gather everyone to support, but if you came to help one of the other young lords of the young family, I will not show mercy. No. We will all support young Lord Kai. That's good. Isn't this man the legendary demon lord? How does he know Yenkai, Elder? Thank you very much for saving us. May I ask how we should address you? My name is... My name is D.So, Elder D. Elder D. We've met somewhere before. Hey. Yes, we've met. If we met before, why don't I have a single memory of you? I just feel like we're familiar. Long ago, I met you. But at that time you did not find me. Let's talk on the way. This place is only 800 kilometers from the city of war. If we leave now, we will arrive before dark. Uncle. Let's go. Girl, come here. Big sister. Be careful. Yeah. Did you want something? Older sister. What's happened? And you were brave. It's all right, big brother. You misunderstood. The gentleman Ro helped me. My seal of the Phantom King has fallen asleep. What? Thank you. No need to be polite. Consider it a reward for helping and I'll forgive you. Take care of your spirit. When it awakens it will achieve sensitivity, and will become your most faithful partner. Will achieve sensitivity. Even the lowest sect master given to the ghostly king of Guri did not achieve this. What is your relationship with Yenkai? He is my, My young master.so, you are your own Jan, well, in that sense, elder, you see, as there were 6 of the trolls. We are all going to help Otka you too. So, you think it's so easy to just let this ear develop? Every time I do this, it destroys my power, that's what it is. But today I'm in a pretty good mood. So I will help you little ones. My gratitude knows no bounds. Senior or everyone, come here. Yes, that's how it all came together, elder. We are also going to help Otka you. Could you, what do you want? Can you improve the purity of our true chi? It would be great if it could be upgraded to 1 or 2 classes. I can help you. With that, these things depend on your own hard work. So there is no possibility, but I heard that you are all from the invasion tool sections, right? Is that all right? Then, if we are talking about encasing artifacts, I can give you 1 or 2 pieces of advice, that is, if, of course, you need it. The elder also knows about the processing of artifacts. I know a little. Nothing serious, but this should be enough to broaden your horizons. What interesting thing does he want to tell? Then we humble ourselves and ask the elder to enlighten us with the light. The elder really doesn't specialize in processing artifacts, but he has mastered much more and will give a city of war by the place in Yenkai. The mysterious class artifact is truly unusual. The role he can play is far from small. If used correctly, he can turn the tide of battle. Old topic. You finally showed up, young lord. Take care of yourself until I have urgent matters for you. Yes, where did this feature in demonic energy come from? And she looks familiar to me. We've met before. That old topic. Yeah, but if it's him, then I won't create problems. When he trusts here, let him hate me. Don't think badly of me. But you better be careful with this demon lord. It's not as simple as you think. I know. Also, make sure he's not playing a prank on us. Those 8 masters in the city of war who are monitoring everything must have discovered it by now. Lord. Go ahead. Imana, eat, guests. We have guests. Will someone come to support you? Something like that. It's always good to have more people. Our strength will definitely increase. Those who are coming right now are a little different. You should be especially careful when placing your order. Pay special attention to this. Or take the plunge into conflicts with other people in the house. What do you mean? They are from the demonic land, the ash gray clouds. Do you understand? Is this the demon queen? No. They were sent from afar to the ghostly king. I get it. And how did he manage to get into a relationship with someone like them? And here they are, a people. The sex of the precious instrument are also here. Ha, young master, long time no see. I thought you wouldn't show up for a long time and for the rest of your life. No. I can't help but come. An accident happened again. We'll talk about your accident later. How can this old Shido be so respectful? We are not sleeping. Greetings, brother Yana. Long time no see you really. I'm glad you all came. You had no problems getting here. No. Just minor annoyances. I came from her as an elder Shido and helped solve our problem. They must be from afar. The king's neighbor. The journey here has been tiring. Please make yourself comfortable. He was able to unite a dozen small sects, as well as several large ones. How did he do it? The old servant greets the young master. Old servant, young master, get up. There is no need for this. Yes. He, little girl, there are no strangers here. There is no need to hide the relationship between me and the young master, but I hope you don't reveal this to anyone else. We, as a young master, usually like to be modest. Elder, please rest assured. I didn't see anything. You can continue talking. How is your body? I've gotten pretty used to it over the past few months. There shouldn't be any problems for 30 years. What will happen in 30 years? It depends on my efforts. If I can fully integrate my soul with this body, there will be no need to change it in the future. But if I can't, I'll have to look for a replacement in 30 years. If there's anything I can do to help, just ask. Thank you, young master. No problems so far are fine. If you have nothing else to do, there is someone who wants to see you. Who? Mangwaya, old man, beast. I'll go and talk to this old fart, and this will always solve my problem. Young master, you can take care of this girl, and I'll go to Nibu. Can you tell me who this is? Forget about it. If you want to keep it a secret, I'm already used to it. How is the acquisition of new artifacts progressing? The minority is almost finished. In the next 2 days or so, more than half should leave their shelters. How about you? I finished processing 1. So fast. With the arrival of the people from the segregation instrument, you will be busy for a while. I've already allocated space for an artifact processing workshop, so you talk to them about it. If you need materials, just let me know. I've already accumulated a lot. In addition, it is necessary to create a batch of pills in the Romelheim, which can quickly restore true energy, okay? That's all. Await morning has come. We came here to seek shelter. If you are young Lord Kai, you will become the next head of the great young family. Please, excuse us from being pursued by other forces. Even if I don't win this war, I will still help you. However, if you help me defeat your brothers, your future will be protected, okay? To the thresholds, then please forgive me. Have a nice rest. Not the old demon. Not the old men, but Meng, I can't see it. These two old monsters. How did their communication end, huh? Damn it, old man. Supplements. I think we've already discussed this. My place is not a place for sparring. Set the table. I have something important to talk about. What does the young master want to discuss? We are talking about the attachment to the master. What day was? And then, really? Even you didn't notice this man's face? There is some special aura around this person that does not allow others to explore him, and I suppose that even the cultivation is embroidered, which we have forbidden you. It will not be easy to do. If this man wants to hide, no one will be able to find him, but because this guy was injured, Indivaya and the young master, his personal strength doesn't seem to be very high, but even despite this, this person is definitely a formidable master. What does the young master want to do? Here's what I'll say. Don't expect me to interfere. I'm only here to protect the Channer. As for all this mess of the War of Succession, I will not interfere. I'm getting old. If I interfered in the affairs of youth, I would have no dignity left. I didn't want you to interfere. I just wanted to ask you too. If you have a good idea on how to expose this person, young master. Do you have any information about this man, and the information? And there is something? What? It's a woman. How did you know that? This fell from her on Lake Podzin. However, I don't know why her hair looks like that. Ines would be experienced, knowledgeable. Have you ever seen hair color like this before? I don't know who this woman is, and I've never heard of anyone with that particular hair color, but I guess it has to do with her cultivation technique and body type. Yankoi, don't make her life difficult. She could have come from an unusual place. Yeah, young master, if this hair really belongs to that woman, I might have a way to find her. Really, soul tracking is one of my specialties. I have nowhere to run evil demon techniques. How much time do you need? I will finish the preparations in 10 days, but after this everything will depend on this daughter. If this woman never comes near me again, there will be no way to track her. Then get ready as soon as possible, young lady. What did younger brother Yang just say? Nothing. Did you see this? This is the Vanukaya spawn of the two shameless. May, you must be careful of him. Don't fall for his tricks. Let's go. What's happened? Lurtve, you have a guest. Who? I guess it's Yankee. The ninth brother. It's really him. I didn't see his face, but the elder Indian is next to him, and he can't follow anyone else. Once Indi Ersti. All this must be the ninth brother. Such courage. It seems that I still can't read us through my bloodshink of Lurtway. This is a rare opportunity. Now that he has arrived to our territory, he is all alone. Well, no elder young one, Lurt, this is too good an opportunity. We can't miss it. Forget about it. Guest hall. Ninth brother, you are brave. You dared to come to my house alone. You are not afraid that I will make it so that you never leave here, and I must. If I thought that my older brother would do this, I wouldn't have come. Vice Dinu, descendant of my great family of January. I don't feel the presence of other warriors. These two brothers, it seems like they really trust each other. Big brother, this is the first time we talk like this. Really, ninth brother, you have come to me at such a time. Do you plan to take action? Yes, the family is very unhappy with the progress of the War of Succession. Brother, you should understand this. Certainly. I'm sure everyone understands this. In this case, if we don't act now, others will move on to Nonsativa. Who does the older brother think will be the first target for attack? You already know the answer. So why ask? It's not me. You're right. Who are you planning to attack, on the heels of my brother? The fifth brother made a stupid decision by choosing as his subordinates who were Finn and Yevsian. What do you want your older brother to do? I would like you to block the second brother. I'm afraid the second brother won't sit still. As soon as he finds out what's going on, however, What does this mean to me? If I agree to your proposal, what will I get then? What does the older brother want? I always kept an eye on the alchemists in your house. Of course, I don't want many masters, like up to the count of 5. Big brother, do you want too much? Too much? You have 30 alchemists? I just want to sing. I can't make decisions for them. The elder brother knows what kind of temperament chemists have, although they live in my house. At best, they only cooperate with me. Maybe instead of the alchemists themselves, I'll give my older brother a batch of mystery class saws. Mysterious class. The 9th brother is really brave. Ras decided to give me a saw of a mysterious class. Okay, I accept this offer. When do you plan to start acting? Tomorrow. Okay, then I'll wait for news from you. What's wrong with you here? Yes, honey, individually normal. Didn't he get hurt back then at the lake? Was it becoming more powerful? Then everything is decided. Still planning to hide? Show yourself already. Shani, what are you doing, senior young lord? Forgive me. I wanted to take advantage of this opportunity to destroy the 9th young lord. 9th young lord, do not blame me. I can't let this opportunity pass. If you want to blame someone, blame yourself for coming here. The elder brother, of course, did not know about this. If he knew, he wouldn't talk so much. It's good that the 9th young lord understands. Shani, I was mistaken about this height. The elder young lord does not want to act rashly. I'll do it for him. Do you really think that the 9th brother would dare to come here alone? Do you really think that these few people can make him stay? If you want to insist, you can try. Thank you, senior young lord. 9th young lord, forgive the insult. What's happening? Why the hell can't you deal with one person? This is a fact from that lake, Bone Shield. Well, haven't really lost your nerve? Well, it's only been 7 days since then, because I managed to process it like that. Well, go ahead. What? What's happening? Looks like they killed the guy. Zeely, be careful, capable of both attack and defense. 9th brother, you have a good artifact. The older brother's artifact is also not bad, right? 9th young lord, right now you really wanted to kill me. What do you think, 9th young lord? Where does such murderous determination come from? That's it, big brother. I'll leave him alone. 9th brother just wanted to warn you. He didn't mean to kill you. Who knows? In any case, now I know how crazy the 9th young lord is. Well, as already said, the 9th young lord, who had resigned himself to coming here, was inexplicably confident that he would be able to leave this bone shield. Too weird. Even if it was a mysterious class defensive artifact, it wouldn't be able to display such power. I'm afraid the 5th brother was not so lucky. Your truth, Shani, you were not fit to conspire. If I were you, I wouldn't use our own people to attack. I would secretly pass the message about the location of the 9th brother's house to my other brother, and then just sit back and watch the show. Elder young lord, since you had such an idea, why didn't you tell me? I will sort everything out with him in the future. Yes, the end of the War of Succession. And they are on the pillow of the 9th brother, understood, outside the house of January. Oh my god. I'm fine. The best time to retreat. The young lord's heart was like a relentlessly burning fire, and his desire to follow the military plan is as firm as a rock. Not only did this incident not affect him, but it increased his potential. His future is limitless. We're coming back. I need to go somewhere. We are here. Temple of the Seal. Lord, what do you want here? As soon as I left Yanvi's mansion, suddenly out of nowhere I heard the voice of one of the elders. He told me to come here. Well, of course, those damn old men were watching us the whole time. These are the same 8 elders who spend all their time in the Seal Temple with their legs crossed and meditating. That's right. Brothers. This is a blash from your family. Junior Yenkai greets the 8 elders. Impressive, but in fact, he was able to penetrate into our mental structure. Brothers, it seems that your family has enough successors. Your name is Yenkai, right? Greetings, great elder. Do you know why I called you here? There are some assumptions, then I'll ask you. Where did that man come from? I don't know. You don't know, although his origin is unclear to me. I am sure that he is not from the Ashen Land. According to the rule of the War of Succession, any regardless of its origin, as long as he is a companion of the young lords, and has the right to participate. After all, this battle is also a test of your connections, since you two have some kind of relationship. If I drive him out of the city of war or kill him, then perhaps you will not be satisfied, because it will look like we are hindering you, which contradicts the target for inheritance. We called you here only to clarify his identity. In any case, we will allow him to participate in the War of Succession and remain within the borders of the City of War, but our patience has its limits. If I find out that he had nefarious intentions, then if he were your henchman there would be none. I will make sure that he never leaves this place. Besides, when the War of Succession is over he must leave without delay, otherwise I won't show respect. I understand. Goodbye. Well, how can I leave? Why haven't you left yet? AAA, let's go, bro. Aren't you being too harsh with your lash? Yes, indeed, although his gaze was a little overbearing. He's still a hammer. Which one of them doesn't act a little arrogant? Besides, it doesn't look like he actually disrespected himself. If you behave like this towards him, he will definitely be offended by you. This little baby is quite good, your family may even have to depend on him in the future, and if your attitude scares him away, wouldn't that be a big loss? And what if he leaves? Then my young family has no other heirs. When I spoke to him, he seemed to slightly ignore me. Making him suffer is just a warning. Thankfully, now he knows not to take my words seriously. This time the action, brother, I hope, really went far, that the mole has penetrated our mental structure. By his own efforts he shows that his abilities are abundant. Can anyone else from the younger generation of your young family accomplish such a feat? Don't say they can. Even in our families there is no one who could repeat what he did. Enough. As far as I can see, the affairs of your family are none of your business. You will continue to grumble or we will fight. Let's get started. Well, let's just wait until that day comes when that little baby actually comes out. On that day we will see each other, whether you wish it or not. What? Something's wrong. It seems that this young man of action has indeed received an unexpected blessing. Why, the wall, brother, January. That wasn't your original intention. I only intended to punish Yankai a little for his arrogance. So that we can understand the difference between us in terms of strength and experience, and also teach him a lesson. So that he doesn't become friends with such evil people. Strange. Come back and tell Sui Meng that the plan with him is not cancelled tomorrow. Everything will be as we discussed, and that she will command all operations. Young Lord Yu. I still have business to attend to due to unexpected contact with such a powerful force. I was able to touch level 9 of Genjioni. We need to push harder. From the outside it looks like I'm a worried little thing waiting for my husband, but it's already night. Where are you, young ice cream, huh? You? What happened? The young lord rode in the Temple of the Seal. Temple of the Seal? Why? Yenkai went to the Temple of the Seal. Oh, was there something 8 masters that I needed to discuss with him? I understand, and tomorrow night, the young lord said it's all on you. This man is dumping all the work on me again. I have delivered the young lord's message and am leaving. That's it, I'm scared. Come with us. Fine. This time, it seems that Delina will not be able to participate in the Ghostly King's battle. The main combat skill we all use has been temporarily sealed. Then I'll ask you to look after the house. No problem. In the meantime, let's rest. The elder young lord began. Let's go. The senior young lord is not at all embarrassed by today's plan. So what? Somehow the count of the 6th and 7th young lords. If they find out about this, won't they start to stir? And if they are not idiots, of course, they will start. Then something about the 9th young lord. If that's the case, then for now the 9th young lord will fight with the 5th young lord, and his backyard will burn. Shanpi. It's like you're looking forward to it. You are afraid of my 9th brother, senior young lord. Don't worry, let's go. What is the use of this worry? All I have to do is what I agreed to. If something goes wrong, it has nothing to do with me. If the 9th brother is fast enough tonight, so fast that the 6th and 7th brothers won't have time to react, he will be able to achieve his goal without worrying about his rear flannel getting hurt. If he is too slow, he will have to accept losses. Does the eldest young lord really value the 9th young lord so highly? Place it. Yenkai, the 5th young lord is careful. Instead he will. 5th young lord, are you alright? Everything is fine. Luckily you noticed it in time. He's just joking around with the ladies. Can Insho move freely? Yes sir, he is not alone here. What? Is there anyone else? I feel the aura of the entire Ashani, as well as a large group of masters. All of them are the young lord's allies. They are all alike. The young lord is going to do this. It looks like the 9th young lord is preparing to attack us with his 7 forces. He went completely mad. What was the 9th brother doing at such a time? That's it. They're just recovering from the battle for treasures to Lake Patzin, and she decided to attack? What benefit does it give her, even if we are at odds? The 9th brother does not need to act so rashly. Ilias, oh yeah, young lollipop. Please let us 5 old stars step up to the fight, don't rush, first we need to monitor the situation. Aaa? Ia Sue Meng. Did you allow the Inzil, Tycho? He violated the rule of the war for succession to himself. Yen, doesn't that put us at a disadvantage against you and the Terakashki? Inzia knows what to do. Well then why did you make him do it in the first place? If he can't capture Ian Kan, or Flag, why send him there? To scare Ian Kan. Was this really her way of making him think that Ianka was here? Fifth young boat, where have you gone? I'm here, Lord. With wind brought a lot of people, and suddenly finished attacking. We were caught off guard and more than 20 people have already died. I know, ninth brother. Come here and let's talk. Fifth young lord. Where is the ninth brother? Sorry, young master Kanayanka is busy now and won't be able to talk to you for a while. I took full responsibility for this battle. So I hope that the fifth young lord can ask his allies. Show mercy. Don't worry. We'll finish here as quickly as possible, and try not to do too much damage. Find it seems that the ninth brother really doesn't respect me. If this is so, then I have no need to order my allies to show mercy, since you all came. Don't expect to be able to leave. Don't spare anyone, sir. I think maintaining our defense is a better plan, and give in to his haste. So I just have to let these mubliutkas get on my head, and they will fly at me whatever they want. Could you tolerate this if you were me? It's not the same. So naive. He just relies on quantity. What? I'll block. Swayman, young lady, there is no need to create trouble. Networks. What do we need to do? It's about grabbing this little guy to win. Right, then I can just go do it. Senior, I do not doubt your strength, but the bloody wars of the family are my own. With their bloody technology and mad tyrant, they can greatly increase their fighting strength in a short time. Women often take good pictures, but she can't stop me. This allows someone at level 8 to fight against a Shinyu Peak master. Are you sure you can defeat her in a short time? If so, then it will be a little difficult. Anyway, I think I should ask the elder to accept measures. I'm in, and the more chaos the elders bring into their reeds, the better. Wants to capture something. What the hell is this? Senior. What is this? Some kind of demonic technique? This is Maria. No, like the blood demon that I upgraded just recently. Kill him. Zamia, forward. Go. He's finished. Senior. Just watch. How can this be? He is definitely human. I'll join you with a baptism. Fifth Lord. Stand behind me. How are you? Why do I feel like they're going to end it all on their own? Now it's our turn. Not even a year has passed. Radgau, let's fight, brother. Think that you are my enemy, Ivlea, if I am your opponents, and will not lag behind. It is clear only after we fight. Asu say, everyone join the battle. What else can I do? Let's just observe. Yeah, Misu, let me be your escort and protect you. No need. All intelligence is not enough. Asu wish your majesty, the young lord has arrived. I thought you weren't coming. There were urgent matters. What exactly was so important that, did you break through again? Yeah, then I can hand the reins back to you. This battle must end soon. I don't think it's a waste of time to kill their suitable solutions, perhaps the most effective course of action. This is so that you can be guided by the spirit and the insinuation in order to quickly capture them. I can't defeat them. I know it will be more difficult, but if you don't try, you'll never know. If I say I can't beat them, then I can't beat them. Then what's your plan? The whole plan is that I came here. What do you want to say? I want them to be in the fire department. Don't forget, if I don't strike fear deep into the hearts of these people, they will want to confront me, and be sure to join my enemies to take revenge. Ninth brother. Good evening. Fifth brother. The ninth brother's methods are truly cruel. The fifth brother tried them. All right. I'm Inziu. Follow me. Yeah. The fifth young lord of the second young lord cannot come to the rescue. Why? The eldest young lord gathered all his strength, currently pursuing the second young lord. Therefore, he cannot send any help. How could this happen? Has his brother really taken the side of his ninth brother? The fifth young lord, second young lord, the fifth young lord, the second young lord told me to deliver a message to you, which, he said, I admit defeat. The ninth brother won't kill you anyway. This is what he said. Admit defeat, and I admit defeat. How can I admit my defeat? Ninth brother, the ninth brother. Everything will not give in to gravity. The fifth brother did the same. The fifth brother has not yet been defeated. If you want to defeat me, you dare to do it yourself. Fine. However, I have conditions. After all, this evening, the surviving cultivars from your house must leave the city of war. Are you afraid that they are all just hanging out with the second brother? So what is your answer? Fine, this time you win, I peppered myself, although giving up is not in the Yang family's tradition. I think soberly there is no point in fighting any further. Young lord, this day has finally arrived. Her Sien, you don't need to interfere, this time it's my and the ninth brother's business. The Krabavoyni will never abandon its duty, the only mission that we, Krabavoyni, carry out, War of Succession. We protect you, young lords. So even if you are against it, I have to participate in this battle. Then I will be your opponent, her and Sien. This is power. The edge of war now mine. Not an action, but something capable of doing the fifth brother, after you, Not bad of the ninth brother, you are capable of fighting against Lucinio. I'm definitely not your opponent, but if you want to defeat me, you will have to pay dearly for it. There is a high price to pay for this. So that's why you were so calm, I am no pushover. Family it is not possible to last long. Ninth brother, test the power of this sunset class artifact. Ianesis. Ser, just like that, I am not this like, I am Zen. The mysterious artifacts are truly amazing. Wow, fifth. Young Fret, you lose, what are you happy about? Please 10, fifth young Fret, you should quickly return to the central capital and heal the injuries. Go to hell, it's all over, you were lucky, Kushlepki. Yes. Thank you, senior young Fret. Ho, once again the fifth young Fret has lost. We don't need to keep fighting. We haven't decided on a winner yet. Why are you so worried? They, we are us. Come on, let's continue our fight. I swear that the youthful spirit has won. Ho. And you were not the enemy. Is that it? I wanted to hear from you, Glad Gav. This fight didn't ruin our friendship, right? Of course not. Okay, next time I'll definitely invite you to the brothel. I understand that we are both men at the end of the AAA. Here's how he got so stupid. Run from me. Let's see how far you can run. Tom Sung-an, don't go too far. AAA. What will happen if I do this? Living offspring, you have no place in a city of war, cousin. Maybe you should call your mommy too. No one will help you. 5 You were a young lad. Oi, be careful. It's all over. Crap. The flag is mine, sir. I offer you a chance to survive. Collect all the supplies from my fifth brother's house and deliver them to me, and then leave the city of war and do not return, otherwise I will not forgive you. Someone didn't understand. If you don't understand, you don't need to think about it. And you can just stay here forever. Yes. We understand. You have confidence, ninth young lord. We understand. We must hurry back. I wanted to finish quickly, but everything dragged on. There are only a few Voskresenki left. If I'm a chenille, I don't know about it. Who knows what they will do? I did it on purpose. What do you mean? The sixth brother and the seventh brother must be busy with their troops, right? You were sure? Of course. Then why aren't you worried at all? Worry? What already? Today is a rare opportunity. Add the sixth brother closer. So we'll go there. How much do you want to do today? As much as possible. House of Yanjab, brother, I have thought of everything. You can't go any further in it. Older brother, how many? And you know the current strength of the ninth brother. I know a little, but I didn't expect it to be so powerful. Big brother, listen to me. Maybe we can join forces. Big brother, what's going on here? The ninth brother in Selenium. If I'm right, his next target will be either the sixth brother or the seventh. After defeating both of them, we will become his only obstacles. If confrontation is inevitable, why not join forces now to be the first to fight it? My union with him today was reasonable, but if he wants to defeat the sixth brother and the seventh brother, I'm afraid it will take him time. When he acts and he leaves, he does not leave. When he actually meets us, it will not be too late to unite and resist. Very good, since we're done, I'll be leaving. Yes, see you there. Okay, let's go. Oh, right. Isn't he a demon? From my observations, he really is a demon. The five lords' cultivations were incomparable to his strength. Without him, the fifth young lord would not have suffered such significant losses. And where did my brother get this demonic weapon under his command? It's clear. Senjo, what do you order? Is anything known about the mysterious master? Not yet, since this man was happy at the lake. Here is Zin. He never appeared again. Keep searching. Be sure to find this man and recruit him to our side. No matter what a place the Yangsheng, send a message to my seventh brother. We must join forces, take advantage of the fact that brother 9 has left the estate and capture his flag. More alive. The rest of you follow me. What the? Oh my god, the gate is in the crayfish. What? You're not joking? All forces to protect me. Damn it. We were attacked. Everybody attack, capture the flag, and so, all of you, together. Oh my god, this is the sixth horse. Did you make it in time, brother? do you have a flag? And completely a weak, place the Yangsheng, young boat, be careful. Go ahead, break the grip, what is this? Help. We need to inform Mr. Lu quickly, what kind of monster is this, let it down. Don't stand there, tell Lord Lu everything raised. Gone. Elder one, Popa, hurry up, you run, damn old man, this is the sixth brother Yanka, I still haven't returned. We should have finished everything as soon as possible. No effect, what is this barrier, and who is this old man, and there is no need for the mother to know this. He decided to make fun of me, Yanka. Still hasn't shown up. It's not that he is the sixth lord, terrible news, the ninth young lord went with his men, and before you go to the fur coat, instead of coming back here, damn it, I need to retreat. It's over. Yanka returned. Let's retreat faster, the sixth young lord, this is home security, why are you here, where is the Yankee, we couldn't stop the angry young lord from giving in. What, the sixth brother? The seventh brother, take me to the main family, and exchange me for supplies, also, take the remaining cultivators with you, brother. Yes, why are you still here? The ninth brother will not stop after he finishes his house, he will definitely go to yours, come back now. The sixth brother, I will definitely avenge you. The sixth young lord, once you were eliminated and opacified you were going to the ninth brother, you have been waiting for this day for a long time. Why do all you bloody warriors want to support the ninth brother? Indeed, Leonabladai, such great ability, that you are all ready to serve him. You yourself must know the answer to your question. The sixth young lord, only because he chose Zugo and Ind Jute, it was really enough to win you over. Yes. Go. You worked hard, thank you. It was an honor for me. Anna, you express yourself very well. All this will go to a good cause, absolutely everything. Hurry up, put it there. Lord Kai, this may sound too painful, but all of Yanshan's people fled. Why are you here? I am ready to serve the young lord, and I hope the young lord will not refuse. I don't mind, thank you, Lord Yang Kai. Where are we going now? Where else? Yes. Mine, of course. I thought you would take us to Yang Ying's house. We'll wait a few days and then talk about it. For today, we are in big trouble. How modest of you. Check if the material that can be taken for cultivation is. If something suits you, you don't have to be shy, you can just take it. What are you looking for? This is all mine. So why should I look for anything? Wait until people sort out these materials, and then send them to the sawing room, and into the room for processing artifacts. The ninth young lord, Prebal Lolian, he wants to meet you. Your uncle is here. I'm afraid it's because of what Lucian did. You must see to this. I'm busy, but he came to you. Do you want him to get suspicious? What's the matter? He came to apologize for Lucian and take the family out. No matter what, uncle, I dare not come to greet the young lady. Why are you standing there with your idiot cousin? Come in, I'm having a drink. How did you end up in a city of war, young lady? If it weren't for this impudence, I wouldn't have lost years of my life and the experience. On your knees. Why? Because I told you. No, I have never distanced myself from anyone to the point of kneeling. If you don't kneel, I'll break your legs. I'm not afraid of a fight with you, uncle. If you just want to teach your son a lesson, you can just go back home. It is not necessary to do this here. How dare you argue with me? I will destroy your combat development, Misu. I hope you're not angry. Let's just get this out of the way, uncle. When the ninth young lord you drove away this shameful little steam, and for the sake of the contribution he did not send a letter to the family, better to notify. Instead, he deliberately hid it from me. I always thought he was following the ninth young Loreen. I haven't received this information yet, uncle. Young lady, I just want to ask, somewhere young lord you relate to this issue. And here's our no, uncle, are you asking for advice on such a trifle? Losen, not what's in the eyes. Yenkaya it was at the hands of the Don family that he received his injury. If Losen really did anger Yank, do you think he would still be alive? He dares to kill me, you can believe it. I took part in his expulsion by Yenkai, because I don't think he's fit for that, to be part of Yenkai's group. Uncle, you must understand what kind of person your own son is, young lady. I am grateful to you. I talked to him and told him to leave the city of war, but he didn't listen to me and stayed. Being on Yenkan's side is his mistake. Now that it's all done, he has only himself to blame. It was my fault, Yenkai, don't blame you. You can be sure even if Yenkai becomes the lord of the Yen family, the Lu family will not be involved in this. Thank you, young lady. I have to ask again, the ninth young lord needs labor force. What does he want to do? Uncle, I want to right this little bastard's wrong, but Lu, will not demand anything in return. I'm afraid that this is not possible. He learned that lesson forever. I think he will take everything into account from now on. Uncle, when Yanka and I came to your family, Lu, I said that if I were you, I would definitely choose Yenkai as an ally, yes, but you gave him 3 million silver. You were really generous at that time, uncle. It's late. I have things to do. That's why I'm leaving. See you. It was a pleasure to meet you, young lady. If only I could give more people at the base, everything would have been different. For what? Your younger brother is more suitable to be the family heir, but my younger brother is the son of the second uncle. I'm serious. Go home. Not a day later. How are you? Someone from the Yang family came and brought a decree from the Hall of Elders. You have been ordered to return quickly to the central capital. They want me to return to the central capital alone. It seems so. Here's how. Yanked. I don't know why, but I have a bad feeling about this. Since this is an order from the main family, no need to worry about my safety during the trip. In any case, you should take precautions. I have already informed Inzi and Tanya Senya. They will accompany you there and back. Lord, you are already cured, thanks to the gift of the young Lord. If I have time, can I consult with you on soul skills? Anytime, Lord. Turn away quickly and be careful. Yes, take care of yourself, listen to my orders, eat. Everyone must stop their cultivation, split into 2 teams and guard the mansion. I am from the shifts. If any enemy appears, kill you with your children. Central Capital, South Gate. Attention, the 9th young Lord is returning home. Step aside, 9th young Lord. I am here, house of the 4th master. Of father, mother, I'm back. Kair, son, mother. Kair, why did you come back? For obsolescence. He ordered me to return. And for obsolescence. Come in, mom will feed you. Why you Xian, help me. Yes, why did Zos Tashini call you to the central capital? Did they tell you anything? Nothing, they just ordered me to return. You have no assumptions. Perhaps you did something that would attract attention for the sake of it. Father, do you think this is related to this demon? He can't be the reason I was called up. I have already discussed this with the great elder and Only Ting. That he allowed him to participate in the war, but after its completion he must leave immediately. The great elder also called you, Kair. No matter what you think, you are a member of the young family. You must avoid demons whenever possible. If we are talking about this demon, it is not about this demon. Then perhaps we are talking about Enzu, who broke the seal of Qi binding. I had similar thoughts. Have a good rest today, regardless of why you were called. For the old ones, here, eat this, eat more the next day. For the obsolete. A young Lorton greets the elders. You two can go. I don't know what important issue the elders want to discuss, that they called me specifically for this, but may I ask what's the matter? Naturally, we have a reason for this, to invite you to the family. I want to ask, what method did you use to cure Inziu? Also, according to the information I received, bloody wars in your home often result in serious injuries, but within 1 or 2 days it is always possible to completely extract it. How did you accomplish such a feat? The elders called me at such a critical moment, to ask such trivial questions. Of course not. Is it the family or the elders who want to know the answers to these questions? I and all the other elders ask you this question. It's all very interesting how you achieved this, because it means it's not the family that wants to know. Please forgive me for not answering. Dear elders. There's still a lot of work for you, Junior. If you have no more questions, I have to. Very good. I won't beat around the bush anymore. We are talking about bloody wars that serve you. The family made a decision. Bloody wars. According to the data received, you have 7 bloody warriors, right? Yes. If you did not have the means to break the seal, the binding of Qi, and a method that allows for the rapid treatment of bloody warriors from serious injuries, everything would have been fine. Even if all 7 bloody warriors gather around you, they won't be able to exert too much destructive force. But you really do have such unusual means. If my theory is correct, now all 7 bloody warriors who serve you are fully restored, right? Yes. Then if we think correctly, your next step is to capture all the warriors and crush the remaining young lords of the young family, one after another, with overwhelming force, and in the process, take away the remaining bloody warriors. I'm right, the elder is not wrong. If my family didn't allow me, I would start tonight. Bloody wars to all. No one can stop you. You are capable of creating such a miracle, and you really shook us old people up. I wanted Yenvy and Yenzal and Yenvinov. There is a lot of power of supporters, each of them had 1 bloody war. Once you lead your 7 bloody warriors, you will launch an all-out attack. Victory will easily become yours. However, this does not correspond to The original intention of the war for inheritance, and even more so I intend to the young family, when we allowed the bloody war to rage, respected elders are not going to call off the bloody wars, who serve me, right? Exactly, this is a test for the heirs of the family, and not for her adjunct. It would be just great if you understand me. But I don't understand. Let's not be impulsive. Isn't this part of my power? Didn't I win their favor on my own? As said, bloody wars cannot participate in the attack of their task is to protect you from your life, but your methods are contrary to the rules of the young family. Maybe it was so that my family simply didn't finish reading it. Hey, it was really easier from the family. Over the years, the bloody wars of the young family have been fought over succession many times, but there has never been a situation like this. You have achieved something that we all admire, elder. Please, I can't afford it either. I've already said everything. Most of the bloody wars around you should be brought back to the family. It seems to me that after making this decision, the whole world will laugh at the young family. The war for succession is a centuries-old tradition, not a child's game, where you can change the rules and fool around with them whenever you want. Impudence. By saying all this, you want to say that this old man is wrong, right? And since the elder is wrong, why can't I point it out? You, Elder Jen, calm your anger. The young family is really wrong about themselves, however. Yankee. Wouldn't it be far more glorious for you to win the war by your own strength alone? I only value results. The process. It doesn't matter. I have gathered all these bloody warriors without relying on threats, coercion, or any other vile method. They serve me willingly of their own free will. In short, if the family wants to call off my bloody warriors, I am strongly against it, and if the family insists on this decision, then I will leave the war for succession. You dare to threaten us. If the elders want to think so be it. If the rules can be changed at any time, according to your arrivals, then the war for succession is nothing more than a child's game. I have no patience to participate in such a farce. All the best. Stop, Ian Kai, stay a little while. I have something to talk about. Hello, great uncle. Greetings, patriarch. Sit down. Elder Jane. Elder Jane, your character has not changed over the years. I have lived in this world too long to change anything about myself. Judging by the situation, you should have informed Kai by now, right? Yes. It was a family mistake. On her behalf, I must apologize to you. This is already too much, uncle. I know you're still unsure, but this is a family decision. It cannot be changed. From now on, the war for succession will also be ruled by, according to which each young lord cannot have more than 2 bloody warriors. That is, even if I later win against my brothers, I can't take their bloody warriors. You are right, the blood warriors are too powerful, especially when they use their bloody mad tyrant technique. So this rule was created especially for me. I don't know if I feel honored or not. It's too difficult to understand now. It's not just aimed at you. Previously, the elders of the family also had some disturbing topics that you were luring all the bloody warriors to your side. But at that time everyone thought it was impossible. Yourself fairly. We know that most of the bloody warriors serve you, so you will naturally receive compensation. What do you want? If he can do it himself, we won't let you suffer. I think I have one request. To restore the good name of my great master in the heavenly pavilion. This place is not a bad place, only one demon lord has defiled her name. This is my only request. If the great uncle promises to fulfill it, I will not have any grudges left. I can even leave the war of succession right now. Poetry or means, the biggest goal of your participation in the military for the inheritance is this, right? Are you right, uncle? Only the Yin family's favor can clear the name of the heavenly kingdom. Certainly. I have the power to clear the name of your school and restore it. The whole world may misunderstand the actions of the young family. So I can't promise that. Ask for something else. I came here specifically to resolve this issue. I want all the bloody wars that follow me now, and all those who have now promised to serve me, belonged exclusively to me. This is a request too unreasonable. I only have this request. Agree whether you need it or not. It's your decision. More than half of these bloody wars more than half of these bloody wars will still not be allowed to be fought by the queen for succession. What is the use of them, uncle? She is there. Fine, I accept your request. Potrork, you can't. Shut up. Jan Corey, also a member of the young family. Even if the bloody war belongs to him, they still belong to the young family. It's true, but still, yes. It hurts this time. The family is to blame. So, as I accepted your request, I hope you will be crazy. We use bloody warriors. After all, the family had put a lot of effort into developing them. Yes, thank you, great father, but you must choose 2 bloody warriors, who will participate in the war for inheritance. Once you make your choice, others will be inaccessible to you right now. Yes, then I choose India and Tang Yuxian, decisive. This is what a member of the Young family should be like. Then our meeting is over. Return to the city of war as soon as possible. I'm leaving. Go ahead, young boat. It looks like the negotiations didn't go very well. For the revenge of parents, the young boat looks so sad. Young lord, patriarchy and after such a great loss. Of course, I have to show others an offended expression. If I look like a new wave, my elders would have given me cause to suspect something. Such amendments to the rules of war are only beneficial. The blessing of misfortune truly comes in pairs. To the lady giver, the 9th young boat has returned. Yan Kai, well, how did it go? Let everyone proceed to the main hall. I have something to tell. I have good news and bad news. What you want to hear first? Let's breed this, that. Then let's get the bad ones. They are unlikely to be worse than those we received this morning. The bad news is that there are only 2 bloody warriors, who promised me their support. Will be allowed to participate in the war. The rest will be forced to leave us. What? On what grounds? Yes. How could this happen? Does the Yad family really think this is some kind of children's game? Can they just change the rules of the War of Succession? If we do this, there will be a gap in power between us and others. Will be significantly reduced. Yang Kai, didn't you resist the decision for lastration? These bloody warriors came willingly to support you. Do you really want them to be recalled for some nonsense? Calm down. What about good? The good news has nothing to do with you. They don't even have anything to do with the War of Succession. They concern only me. From now on, all the bloody wars are here, and those who promised me their support in the future will become loyal only to me. Seriously, how can this be? Did the Poison family agree to this? Yes, this is bad news for the War of Succession, but very good for you. Anyway, congratulations. The family probably agreed to my condition, because they were under pressure, and they wanted to give me some kind of appropriate answer. If they had not intervened in such a situation, I wouldn't have been able to get such a big advantage. Did something happen last night? What bad news did Master Ho mention? And I will lead you like you. I also have good bad news. Which ones do you want to hear first? Give me the bad ones. Yening lost. What? I don't know exactly what the situation is there, but they say that your second brother went to the Yanging mansion alone and talked to him until late at night. He, in turn, agreed to go straight to him. There was a very strong storm last night. Which one is good? Come in. Yuzi Futsun greets the young lord. You heard what I just said, right? Yes, young lord. Then we will wait for your victory. What are you going to do now? Observe the situation. Now you are all free to go. And now you, all this time, Inzio was responsible for my personal safety, and when it comes to camouflage and killing, no one can compare to him. That's why I chose it.as for Tang Yuxian. Then her mastery of soul skills is unparalleled among all the blood warriors. That's why I chose her too. I hope you have no complaints. The Lord's decision is law. Glad to hear it. Yuzian, stop. Yuzian, we are not on the sidelines. I want to discuss something with you, young lord. Please speak. I'm listening. You, most likely, I will feel it. Look carefully, young lord. Is this your own divine feeling? Not bad, clear lord. You were only at level 9 of Jade Yuan. How could you do that? Don't know. Your soul skill abilities are better than most. I want to learn from you. For example, how did you achieve the development of your sea of knowledge? I remember that I took precious treasures for my divine soul. If it is not clear, then young lord, let me demonstrate. I don't quite remember this situation, but how? The young lord will enter my sea of knowledge. Look carefully. I'm ready to show you. Wow. Lord, did you understand something? Thank you. Yuzian, young master shouldn't be so polite. Something wrong. Something is moving. Young lord, young master. This man came and appeared at the young lord is here. How are things? Master, that's what they said, right? Woman, come on already. Show yourself. I just have a few questions. I hope you can answer them. I'll give you some time. I'll think about it. Forward. If she dares to resist, you can kill her. It will be done. Do you think this is enough to catch me? You won't escape from everything even once. This old man was ready for your arrival. Forward, Are you sure about this thing? My methods? Well, just wait and see the hubbub of war. Hotel of the Wind, here you go. Jash, they actually set such a big trap for me, without shame. I didn't want to do anything bad. I just wanted to find someone and still .hm. Ouch. Ha, HM. Yenkai's house, young master. Please, young master, this is a special soul-binding curse. This doll was knitted by the spiritual essence of this little girl that if you manipulate this doll, no matter how far this girl is, as if thousands or even tens of thousands of kilometers, she will experience the same thing. What happens if I chop off this thing's head? The girl will clean it up. Not bad, yeah, Master Rasty has arrived. Why not show up? Timid as a mouse, show your true face, such a porch, like you are not worthy of seeing my face, unless you ask these people of yours to leave. Master. Go away, then eyes and I will wait outside. If a young master has any problems, just shout. Don't mess with my young master, otherwise your future will be unhappy. It seems you are not very strong. At least you were stronger. She actually talks to me like a child. How old is she? Now, as you wanted them. 2 of my guards have left. Show your true face. You just want to see me? Yes, I'll give you a chance, and give this thing into your hands. What if I say no? Completely by people who made me angry and nothing good ever happened. The young master will not be harmed. If something happens to him, it's you. In terms of loyalty, I am no worse than you. I'm not worried. The one in danger is Tanevchenko. She wouldn't risk her life. HM. Get up. Don't see yourself like that. It's like I'm forcing myself on you. Old women don't attract me. Old woman. Well, what are you staring at? The 8th level of Chanilla. What are you here for? Why are you torturing me so? I just came here to find someone. I didn't do anything wrong. Why do you treat me like this? Find someone. Who are you looking for? I won't tell. How old are you? I won't say that either, but this is one of the women's biggest secrets. Demand. I seal the truth of this woman, undress her and tie her up near the house. Truth. Just look at this. Do you think you can escape? No. HM. Your very being stinks and makes me nervous. You seem to have some special abilities that I have no control over. People like you should be executed immediately. What? Really? Right. So when I ask, you answer. If I am dissatisfied with something. Well, you understand yourself. What is your name? Shuilin. Where are you from? Well, the Temple of the Spirit Guide. Don't stress yourself out. You don't know about my Temple of the Spiritualist. How do I know you didn't make up the name to deceive me? I don't know. You're just a frog from a well.hm. Ram of the Wind Guide. There really is such a group. There is no need to waste any more time on this issue. When the time comes, I will tell you about it. Fine. However, since this is a little girl from the Temple of the Spirit, you must treat her with care or otherwise, it will lead to happiness for the young family. How can any solitary power have power to bring troubles to my family? Age. Can I not say, 9 to 10 years? However, the 9 to 10-year-old 8th level. Master Xingyu, how old are you? At 18 this year. Really? You don't see yourself at your age, but your abilities are quite decent. In your temple there are many people of my age, but they are much stronger. Yes, let it be so. If you come to my Temple of the Spiritualist, then among the younger generation you will not even be in your element. And what about you? I'm in the top 3. And why are you so interested in the Spirit Guide's temple? Don't even hope. There's no way you can get in there. Interesting. We'll see about that. I still have a few questions. After you ask them, can I go? As you wish. Then ask your questions. Who are you looking for? She always wears a veil, so I don't even know what she looks like. And me too. Why are you looking for her? She has a strange build, and her strength is better than yours. That's why I wanted to recruit her into my Spirit Guide temple. And me. And what are you doing? That hurts. How do you know that I have a strange body type? Why? It's simple. Oh, if it weren't for the doll in your hands, I wouldn't be so afraid. Speak. How did you find out about this? I knew from the moment she entered the city. When I saw her, I just knew it. Maybe because her body type is similar to mine. You have the same body structure. What type of body do you have? The body, the spirit. Guides, what special abilities do you have? I can turn my body into flowing water. So you were a special skill of your body. Oh, you monsters, I didn't want to, and I didn't feel anything. That's all. Show me everything you can do. I have nothing more to show. If you're going to kill me, just get it over with. If there was anything else I wanted to ask. If not, I'm leaving. Do whatever you want to give me back my hair. Now, you can go. I won't stay with you, but the doll must stay with me. Because I have no way of knowing if what you told me is true. I will know if you try to go against me or my allies. How can you be like this? As long as you have this doll, you can control my life. Even if you let me go, where could I go? Anywhere. If you don't make trouble in my house, you can go wherever you want. Of course, if you are ready to work for me, I will be glad to welcome you. I think you have the qualifications for this. If you don't like that word, then let's call it collaboration. If you are ready to stay, we can discuss it. Who would want to stay here? But why? Well, as you wish. It's not that you're pursuing me. You didn't really let me go. What an annoying person. Damn it, Fubbledock. Sooner or later I'll make him pay for this. Young master, why don't you just let this girl go? Her unique talents will come in very handy in the future. There is no need to put pressure on her. Thanks to this, I have the opportunity to make her stay. But what will happen next, if she suddenly decided to do something and create chaos there? Who could stop her? Lasha, it's true. 19-year-old girl, level H in you. What kind of Dokavoda temple is this that raised such a genius? In addition, Shaolin said that she was among the top 3 young generation in the spiritualist temple. The next day, Jankai elected everyone in his estate, forbidding any activity outside. He went into closed training to increase his strength for the final battles. Her main, as before, took on the role of managing the entire place. Where is the war city? Hotel. The meat is smoking and looks better. Hurry up. Yes sir. Haha. Now the situation in the war for further investigation is not as clear-cut as it was at the very beginning. I agree. She's changed so much. The 9th young lord is now limited to 2 bloody wars, but look at how many resources he has. However, the 2nd young lord did not waste time. In terms of the number of combat experts, it may even surpass the 9th. Of course, the lost young lord was lactating all this time. Well, there's no hurry to attack. And by the way, I heard that now it is Soi Meng who is in charge of managing the fighting force and all the resources of Lord Yenkai. That he is definitely not the number 1 contender for victory in the war right now. Who do you think will face the first young lord in battle? Yanja or Yanka? What difference does it make? Either way, the first young lord Yenwei won't suffer much from this. Even after Yenwei is eliminated, his 2 bloody wars will not be of any help to the War of Succession, while any of his remaining allies would definitely decide to support the one who didn't reach them. It is for these very reasons. Although Yenwei himself was weaker than the others, in terms of the presence of warriors and resources, Shabiankia and Yanja were also safer. Time flew by quickly and soon 2 months had passed. The city of war had been shrouded in silence for 2 months after the last turbulent change. Occasionally, there were small skirmishes between the remaining 3 groups. But there were never many casualties. In general, cultivators from the various forces participating in the succession war were diligently cultivating. After more than 2 months of development, although Yenkai's powers have not expanded. In general, their power has increased several times. Every day, many cultivators surpassed their limits and moved to the next level. Well, did you manage to break through? Yes. It's all thanks to the Tempera Yulam. I was stuck at this stage for 8 whole years. I already thought that this was the limit of my strength, and how did I expect that I would be able to break through the 3rd level of the neck like this? Ayaha main halha, master, the person you were looking for, were about 5,000 kilometers to the northwest of the city of Voin. There is a small village surrounded by mountains where they are. How confident are you? Almost 100%. Although we did not have direct contact with them according to the young lord's previous description, they should be the ones you're looking for. There is no doubt that the village was built recently, and all the people there are combat experts. My people have drawn a map that will help you get to that village. Okay, great job. This is a village. It is not far from the place where Lintai Su and I once came out off corridor of emptiness. Yenkai, you are looking for someone. People from the heavenly commanded. Wow, you're done? If so, what do you plan to do with them? Take them, excluded. Why? Listen, the heavenly Belendu of all time is designated as an evil sect, who raised the current demon lord. If you want to accept them now, at a time when there is a war for succession going on, this can negatively affect the reputation. The war for succession in the Young family has been going on for almost a year now. I am sure that even if these people from your sect are hiding in the mountains, they got news about it. Since they already know, but they haven't come to the city of war yet, they obviously don't want to create problems for you. They are currently living in seclusion. But since they can be found by people from the Bambuk gang, stem, then others can find it. If someone discovers it with malicious intent, do you insist on bringing them here? Yes, that's non-negotiable. Okay, then I'll go there. No, I'll go. What do you think? I'm going there just to get some people back. They're fighting. All I have to do is come and go, isn't it? It'll only take a few days to cover 5,000 kilometers. What if they find out? You don't have to worry about what happens to you, but at least think about what will happen to all your allies here. If something happens to you now, how are you going to face them? It's your fault that all this is happening. Reed, forget it. I have things to do and I'm leaving. You can't stay here for a few days. Okay, I remember when I was walking in the heavenly mission with Shaman, under the stream of the beating dragon, I saw you and the woman. Do you think they? Yes. What about Xianing Chang? Your relationship with her doesn't seem normal. Are you saying that I can't have two women? Too shameless. Okay, do whatever you want. At the same time, the Yanzalo Mansion, second young lord, I have news. It looks like the punch from the gang of the Bambuco stems of the central capital arrived in the city of War today, but after he arrived at your ninth brother's mansion, he never left. He still hasn't left. Was there any movement in the ninth brother's mansion? Nothing yet. Okay, second young lord. I don't quite understand. If he doesn't make any moves, it means he's already made them. The ninth Inzu brother should have left by now. Gone. Inzu, master of Muscovites and hidden murders. If he wants to enter or leave the city of War, our people may not notice him, but what about the young lord? He also has this ability. That's not quite the point. None of us knows when the ninth brother made an alliance with the elder brother. This means that he can go to his older brother's house and talk to him without our knowledge, not to mention that Panchi did not leave the ninth brother's house. This clearly indicates that he knows some important information, and he was detained there for a while. If he didn't know something vital, Panchi would have left already. Bambukstock gang, ninth brother's subordinate force. I already knew this. I also know that since he conquered them, he has been forcing people with a gang of Bambuk stems. To go out into the street and look for something or someone. This is definitely of great value to the young lord, and now it seems he finally got the news he wanted. If this is the case, we can use it to our advantage. I dreamed straight from the tongue. Second young lord, do you want me to return to the central capital and ask someone from the bomb stem gang, Bambukstock gang? As far as I know, after they surrendered to the ninth brother, they annexed many small forces, but Panchi lacks management skills, therefore, their internal power structure is not united, especially when it comes to Deputy Commander Munindao, who joined later. He does not serve Panchi or whoever is the ninth brother's slave. Hoped, what if he doesn't cooperate? I don't need to tell you what to do in such cases. We need to resolve everything quickly. Leave. I hope to receive precise information no later than tomorrow. Malatai husband all day and night. It doesn't look like the young lord has become. How much energy does he have? We are here. Young lord. Do you want to split up and search separately? No, there is no need. If I get close enough, I can feel them. Judging by the map, we are moving in the right direction. Yeah, let's go. After an hour of searching. India here. Young Harmony, this is, take the elders. Kai, how did you get here? Shouldn't you be participating in the war to investigate your young family right now? The officer Yanka greets the fighting uncles. Don't worry, I have been looking for yours for a long time because of the location. Not a few days ago I finally received accurate information and decided to find everyone. I'm glad you're okay, brother. The bag. I haven't seen him for only a year, and he has grown so much. And the fifth level of Yuban's wives. Brother, who was that with you? Nice to meet you. I am a subordinate of young Ladu Valord Insiu, and as too. Okay, come in and let's talk. Since you are here, then this must mean that you don't know that everyone who has already been restored to is it true? Yes. It must be fully restored by now. But now is not the time to hang it on sections. The heavenly commandment can only be considered as a partial school, which belongs to me. Since it takes some time to cleanse the sections. Fighting nephew, that's enough. Only you can achieve this. We old people are incompetent and must rely on you, trust me. Was there any news from the master of the restaurant sect? Unfortunately no. We send out emails every month to people to find out about them, but even now we still haven't found the master of the sect, and instead of finding a restaurant, no need to worry, the master of the sect is already a master who has gone beyond the limit of you. There aren't many people in this world who can hurt him. The reason I came this time is consisted in allowing the fighting. Uncles, and also brothers and sisters to return to the city of war with me. If Uncle Shock has no objections, it would be better if you all started getting together so that we can leave as soon as possible. We didn't want to disturb you at this important time, so as not to become a burden. It's okay. Don't think about it, then we would have to disturb you, then I'll go and find Wiani. Yes, I forgot about that. Sumo, I'm here. Take your older brother to the ice cave. Okay, brother, follow me. Inzu, get some rest. Ice cave? What kind of place is this? This is the place where the elder sister cultivates, partly because they would have discovered an ice cave, which was so perfect for cultivating the older sister. We decided to settle here. The last time I went to see my older sister, she said she was going to have some privacy. I don't know if it came out or not. She's probably not finished yet. The spiritual energy belongs to the Wiani. Thank you. You can go. You don't have to rush. Even if you were happy that I came, you shouldn't have been so worried. You almost hurt yourself. Yanka. Sumo, check your things again now. I'll add some more clothes and we can get ready. Last year was already 2 days ago. My take is so amazing enough. I can't do it anymore. Let's practice, at least. For money. It's all your fault. We haven't even practiced the pair technique yet. Just wait until we get back. You're going to break through to Chanel. It's all thanks to elixir that you gave me. Besides, there is a place here that suits my technique. Even if there are excellent external conditions, if a person does not have a strong enough foundation, he still won't be able to succeed. You have reached such a height, for such a long time. This is the result of your own talent. And hard work. Enough about me. I think it's me. In any case, they lived for more than 2 days. I'll wait a little longer. Is there anything else you need here? I would like to capture the ice steel. I will help. Just watch. Where did she go? I also have an artifact, which can store things. The space inside it is much larger than a spatial bag. Here's how. Got ready to go to the war city. And how much longer will the order and wait? I have never returned to Climby. Uncle, why haven't they come back yet? What happened? I asked my mind to go around to the cave, but there is no news from him yet. Uncle. Brothers are brothers. I didn't come back. Okay. Go and tell everyone. Uncle. Primionic, are you finally back? We kept you waiting. Uncle suddenly became much friendlier, even more than when we joined 2 days ago. Everyone is ready, so if you don't have anything else to do, we can leave now. Fine. I'll go gather everyone for dispatch. Young Harmony. Did something happen? Nothing. This is my blood warrior. Ins. Hello. Nice to meet you, Ladisu. The 3rd level of shed such talent. This really all second class. At the same time, 3,000 kilometers from Yenkai. We are expecting more vessels here. Ratkin. And, indeed, is the information that the second young lord. Did you collect it correctly? How could Yenkai behave so recklessly? Just be patient. If the second young lord placed us here, he certainly had no problem with his information, and there can be no mistake. The second young lord would not make hasty decisions. It seems like the brother is very impressed with the second lord, and I'm not afraid to admit to my brother that. In fact, when the War of Succession began, I wanted to make an alliance with the second young lord, because I felt that with his method there was strength. He will ultimately become the winner. Then why did the brother decide to join the union as the 7th young lord? Oh, media. No need. The second young lord chose to eat in Joe. So I could only choose someone else. Beauties always have some advantages. Yeah, beauties. Especially such stunning ones as E.g. Inzu, always liked by men. This information was obtained by this woman. When she went to the central life, she was in this place, and when she went to the central life, she was in this place, and this information was received by this woman. When did she go to the central capital? What resistance can the master offer? A simple underground sect, against the first young lady of the family. If you make him a good offer, I'm sure he will sell his soul too. Especially when there is high loyalty, pressure and common interests, such people easily bend. Even if the Yankee is smart enough, he probably couldn't imagine what a little hint will allow the second young lord find out where he was headed. Nobody is perfect. Yanka too. about the same age as us. If he could do everything perfectly, what's the point of us being here? Young Master Shieni, young Master Nan, we will rely on the masters of your family with pleasure. On this day, we brought the master of the peak Shinya, specifically for tying the Inzia. If I can get revenge for the loss of my fingers, when I become the patriarchs of myself, I am determined to carry out any command. The second one indicated by the young lord. Let go of the deans, the time has come. About 100 people approaching and will arrive within half an hour. Prepare for battle. We will be rewarded. Unless you are disrewarded, prepare for battle. We will be rewarded if we can kill Yenkai. Should we launch a sneak attack? Because our scouts were able to detect them, they must have noticed us too. We can't attack from the pull-up. We must meet him face to face. I want Yankaya to regret that when Libo offended me. Nan, Shina, yes, we will defeat them honestly and fairly. After today, there will be no Yenkai War of Succession. Forward ambush, and there is not one group here, but several. But how did they know? Did someone from the Bambukugo stock gang slip up? Fighting uncles, we may have to fight, but you don't have to worry about me. Just focus on protecting the other sect disciples. Can we avoid them? They have already noticed us and came prepared. We can't run away. We hid from the assault for over a year. It's time to show what you're capable of. Only now there are very few of you. After the Heavenly Pavilion got into trouble, you are not left with only hundreds of the most devoted, but all of them, the foundation of our school. We can't let them suffer. But the enemy wait. Apparently they want to make sure I'm dead. Because there are too many strong experts here. What, you, second brother, you are wasting your time and getting angry, and Kai, I'll figure it out. Brother Can, is my second brother not here? The ninth Yum lied. I can't, and I am capable of this same torment. The ninth Yum lie, long time no see. The second Yum lie is very busy now, and, unfortunately, it can't be here. So he asked his brother to leave me. Entertain the ninth Yum lord. I hope brother Kai wasn't offended. My second brother didn't bother to come to me personally, and instead he sent you two on a run. You Yum lord, there is a certain friendship between us all. Why make such derogatory comments? Friendship. I don't really understand what you're talking about. Since the ninth Yum lord thinks so, I will not say any more nonsense. There really is no friendship between us. Our only connection, enemies. In a mushroom battle. If we offend you in any way, then blame only yourself, and you too. Enough chatter. When the master with my family is not a family, he will grab Inzio for the rest. You just need to get moving and eliminate the Yenkai, bro. How about the deal? In this battle, it will be just me and Inzio. If you defeat both of us, you will be able to complete the task which my second brother gave you. And nephew, you can't treat us like elders. We cannot stand aside, even if we put our lives on the line. Dakin, you can't get hurt. I am the young lord of the Yana family. They won't dare kill me, even if I can't defeat them. At worst they'll just catch me. But if there are victims among you, how can I meet the great master? Yenkai, our fighting uncle shouldn't fight, but I must. Suyen, bro, I'm sorry, I changed my mind. There will be 3 participants in this fight. Me, Inzio, and my older sister with Wiani. Defeat us and I will voluntarily withdraw from the War of Succession. It seems to me that Yenka planned this, but I can't understand what he's trying to achieve. Apparently, the people behind him are very important to him. Ninth Yum Lord, can you tell me why? It's simple. These people are my fighting children, brothers and sisters from my school. If any of them get hurt, I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself. If this had happened, and Bratkan, or Bratsu, could not have returned to the city of war, it would be difficult to explain this to myself and Akan Samitsu. These are people from heavenly belief. Yum Lord, Ken, don't agree. Kill them all. Best precautions. I think so too, bro. I don't think there's anything wrong with agreeing to his proposal. At the moment we have an absolute advantage. I also don't think the second young lord wants us to act ruthlessly right now. Capturing Yenkai is as easy as lifting a finger. What Bratz says has its power. Ninth young lord, I accept your offer. We will not touch the members of your sect unless they interfere, otherwise they will suffer the consequences of their actions. Of course, it's actually for your own good, brother. We must not show pity in the future. Back off, otherwise we might get hit. We're brothers, little ones. The two of you won't be enough. Brokan, it looks like Inzo was able to break through to the 9th level of Shenio. Rastak, we just need to send more people at Still not enough. If you want to catch me, you'll have to send more men. Cravey skill without a smart Tyran. He activated his Tyran skill. Goodbye, monster. Even at 7 o'clock we can't break through his defense. What are you doing? Hurry up and go after him, Celine. How good it is that they decided to bring so many experts to the scene. Well, a bunch of strong old men can't hold back from that bastard. Although most of our strongest experts are currently busy in India, we still have many 5th level Shinyu cultivators, and also other experts. It's time to fight. Now it's our turn. This will be our third side-by-side battle. Third, forgot the first time was in the Cave of Heavenly Heritage, when you saved in the end life. And the second was below the stream of the writhing dragon. Now it will be the third time. Does the first time count? Of course, you helped me twice this time, but I really want to help you. Haha, AAA experts are on the lookout. I can take on half of it, and I the 9th young lord. Sorry in advance. So numerical. It will be better if you do not resist. AAA, let me begin. And the 9th young lord is impatient. Miss, I'm sorry about that. AAA. Wow, another. He is mine. AAA away, Suyani. I'm fine, you bastards. AAA, Tartifact of cold. Stop him. You are not able to sky from the earth. Lidnoy-bathed, such a powerful artifact. We must find a way to break through this dome, otherwise, 4 of our experts may be harmed. Interesting. Where does Yenkai get so many aces up his sleeve? It seems like my true energy is being blocked. Something is wrong with you. Me too. Alive. At least this makes me happy. Although it's only a matter of time before we freeze to death, you can wait for the alarm outside. How do you feel? My strength has increased greatly. I feel like I can do anything. Fine then. Now this artifact belongs. Yeah, I want to try. What's happening there? Well, how is it? There is something. It's hard to tell anything from my artifact. Nanshat, Sanchu, measure all the people, and then leave. Listen, here, listen, Vaster Lord. Yes, no, Lord, Senator, they surrounded the people from the heavenly Pavel. What the hell are you doing? Just give up. If you resist, I'm not going to mess with you. Point 2 young lords, just now, my fighting nephew made an agreement with your writer. Are you going to take back your words? Agreement? I don't know anything about it. Tell me, who made a deal with Yenkai? Do you really think that the abuser of the celestial Pavel is not touchable? What will Yenka say after I have separated you all? You're going too far. Too far? Let's ask the Yankees and see, does he know what it means to go too far? Catch them all, kill the lovers who dare to resist. Yenkai seems to care about you very much. Let's find out how much you're really worth to him. Let's see how you solder now. What are you doing? Young Ladkan. Do you think the 4 masters from the family and the Kana family will be able to capture Yenkai inside this ice and snow barrier? What does this have to do with what you're doing now? Naturally, everything is connected. If these 4 masters can't catch Yenkai, we might fail the hang. Even though we brought so many people, we couldn't even defeat 3 people. If word of this spreads, young Ladkanda, I need to explain what the consequences will be. What do you mean? I just want to say that for now we have the trump card in our hands. Even if these 4 masters fail, we still control everything. Yenkai probably won't give up because of them, but he must let us go. The young Ladkan also saw the power of his mysterious class artifact. We cannot retreat. If Yenkai is half determined to keep us all here, will anyone be able to resist because of us? The young Ladkan does not care about a simple, stable agreement with Yenkai. Young Ladkan, this is a critical situation. You want Yenka to use this artifact to defeat us all. Let me tell you, young Ladkan, please think about it. I don't deny that I hate the Yankees with all my soul, but even without taking into account my personal feelings, this is our best option given the situation. So be it. Let's not disgrace it. Let's not disgrace ourselves too much. Just take 2 people. Pat cake. Here it is. Okay, look. Oh, you lazy bastard. What is your name? The sum of the it seems like heaven has commanded him. He is truly unusual. You were so brave. Just tell me. As soon as my older brother Jan comes out, you wouldn't dare behave like that. Enough. Do you really think I wouldn't dare kill you? You don't have enough courage. Subtitle editor Sinetskaya proofreader Kolakova. We leave all multi-think tbal continent Tarmand eat this my nephew will do it, and I would like to show it from his wound. Relax the Seva ed mixture. On the count of 3.1, 2, 3.3. Pull yourself together, the wounds won't heal themselves. 9th and Yang I. It was just an accident. Who? 9th young lord. This is a war of succession. Usually 1 or 2 people are injured or die. You and I are enemies and your friend's life is not in any danger. Even if he really does clean it up, that's how it will be. Point 129. The young lord did not take the lives of many others during this war. Comrade, it was those two groups. They came here only to humiliate us, AAA, Sincho, on a niche, for your own good. I told you that people from the heavenly realm should not participate in this. I thought I was going to joke with you, and if you were not one of the 8 great ones, I would have killed you. Today, you will die in Alsh. All this is because of your actions. Tell me, what should we do now, young lord? Su Yangai is just one person. That she was a young lord, Ken was told, was true. In a war of succession, there is nothing wrong with 1 or 2 people being injured or dying, AAA, not to mention that the guy was just wounded. Damn it, Yangai, young lord, Ken warned you too. So that they don't touch these people, the heavenly vault. A trial for the S, you are a brother. Swayman, I don't want to hurt you, so stay away, 9th young lord, and I can't, you seem to have courage. How is this possible? How did a defensive artifact of a mysterious class suddenly become an offensive one? This is power. The Yangai artifact is capable of absorbing attacks and directing them against its enemies. AAA, why are you standing there? AAA, 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 young lord, Swayman, it's time for us to go. Let's run. Why are you all running away? This artifact can no longer be used. Now is the best time to catch him, young lord, Swayman, young lord, Swayman, where is the young lord, Swayman, AAA, let's go. There is nothing more we can do here. Crap, do you think I'll let you go? Wait here, wait a bit, and then catch up. By that time, the sum's condition should be stable enough to move, and you, anyone who dared to harm the people of our sect must pay for it. Now we should be fine, right? Somewhere a young lord did not attach any importance to human life. That's it. Apparently, I'll sit down. If the kids were 2 bastards, it would have happened. What did you say? Oh my family's young master, Nan, just finishing Shiri. What the hell are you saying? How dare you curse young master Nan? Did I say something wrong? Did you think Shiri? Bullshit. I'll sit down and get paid less. I tried to find a way to express my anger. Do you really think that we don't know that your families are deeply unhappy? The 9th young lord, and repeatedly suffered the loss of his hands. Did you participate in the war of succession this time to take revenge on him? Shut your fucking mouth. Your family, Nan? Yes, so what? And what? Who else in the family are on the list? Keep quiet, you louts. I'll kill you for the first time to teach you. He, and the family, Sienna. A trode, so that I never see you again in the city of war. Yes, sure, God forbid. Phew, stop. Who are you, 9th lord? This is his spiritual technique. Okay, I only have 2 questions. Who is here in the family is on the lower shelf. And who is family? Sienna. The vessel's later. We almost didn't have a rest for the entire vessel. We should make some stops to gather strength. Yanka is unlikely to catch up with us at all. We've gone too far. Maybe. What's up with this Yankee? He is some kind of 3rd-grade student from a single sect. I'm afraid this time we've crossed the line. Losherbrat Sienna. What should we do now? We have no choice except to return back to the city of war. If we return to the 2nd young lord's mansion, we can survive. You, young lord, you won't be able to escape. Xiang's family, Nan's family, none of you will survive. Point 9 You young lord. We are not a family, they are not a family. Nanya, then kill the people of the Nanya family. Xiang near you. I will spare you in your life. Yanka, do you think you're great? If we have no doubts about your identity, do you think I would let you do this to me? As for this kind of birth, I'm just learning what you taught me on Mount Taifan when you, Sayak, went against and without Cheeseman mocked those around you. You cared whether it was right or not. On Mount Taifan you behaved insolently and arrogantly, taking lives as you please. But now that you have become a strong young lord, you only have enough courage to run away. Stash, stop him, young master, he won't pass. You have an old man. This boy cannot be underestimated. Stream 9th young lord, if you want to persecute our young masters, you must first pass on the dan of the old masters. Just you. What? No. How? Why are you all fighting so desperately when the one who left you here is a sacrifice, even if he can escape to the city of war? I will still kill him, all of you. You will shave here in vain. The 9th young lord, there is no need to litter us, and I am a member of the family, and when I die, my ghost will still be a member of the family. It is our duty to protect the young lord. As you wish. Don't move. Transformation of the devil. What just happened? Since you stand in my way. I told you that you are nothing but victims. We head outside the city of war to meet Kai. On the other side of the river. What happened to her? We shouldn't go anywhere. Or are you back already? Although the young master returned to the city. He looks like he's heading towards the incompetent. And where to? Southeast. This is the house of the angel. Damn it, someone provoked the young master. Now he is furious. I'm going to meet him. Everyone, follow me. Peace, Mengwoya. This is demonic energy. So strong. Temple of the Seal of Brothers. This little party is with your family. There seem to be signs of the devil's practice. You really don't care. Each of us goes our own way. Why should I care whether I live or not? If this continues, he may end up on the path of the devil. If he really goes crazy and becomes the devil, what should we do? Okay, so I'll take on the responsibility of cleaning his house. This has nothing to do with any of you. AAA. Go away, my dear. Where is the second ballad? It seems like he's just poking around in his peace and quiet. AAA. Second young lord. What happened? Something happened. I hear voices from the beginning and from the beginning. They must bring good news to the second young lord. I hope so. It cannot be otherwise. AAA. Well, that's good news. Then it's okay if you hear them a little later. Don't worry. If this is really good news, I will spend the entire daughter's life with you. Then let me help you get dressed. Second ballad. Second ballad. Who? How did it go? Was it right? We are confident. Second ballad, subtitle editor A Semkin proofreader A Tegarova 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 all father, on purpose. Go out and die, voice of the ninth brother. What does it mean? Why did brother suddenly come here on the 9th? Yadka was chasing us and probably just caught up with us. Mind that he's obviously after you. I want to know why. What didn't you tell me? Tell me, what the hell did you do to make the ninth brother so angry? We are talking about people from the heavenly realm. One of the students of the heavenly pavilion was injured. Heavenly pavilion, the sex that you are the ninth brother of. It's not just because of this, second, young lord. Then, what? He believed in us only because of this. You didn't hide anything from me, did you? Lord Can, you will live. Well, I'm not quite sure. On the way here we got separated and I don't know the current situation. You guys are amazing. In fact, the ninth brother would beat you so badly that he would justify eating his young masters from a first-class family. Your order would be so many people, but you still couldn't catch the ninth brother. So what benefit do you give me? When confronted with an enemy, you need to use whatever means you can. What you did was not wrong. If you could resist the ninth brother's revenge, I would be willing to impregnate you. But do you have such ability? Without such ability your actions are idiotic. I am just a stupid pig, blinded by yours and will not visit, regardless of whether our actions were right or wrong. And Ankiv, at the present time, stands outside, and the doubtful one screams loudly. If the second young lord simply projects him, I'm afraid no one will take the second young lord seriously. You're trying to provoke me, Nanshan. You look down on me. It's no wonder that you and Sitchu suffered so much at the hands of the ninth brother. I had not thought of that. I apologize for my rudeness, second young lord. There is some truth in your words. Nanshan, right now my 9-year-old brother is standing at the gate, causing trouble. I can't ignore this. Nasi once I way of 600-fold life. We are on the same side. After all, after today, you and your people can get lost. There is no place for you in the city of war, nor is there a war for the inheritance of the Yin family. You are free to get lost, but, to maintain constant combat readiness, we have sacrificed countless lives and resources. Only everything was spent. But if it weren't for the poison, if it weren't for him, how would we have ended up in this situation? Since we have cheated so much, we will most likely lose our positions as heirs, young lord. For you, if you stand there, it will be quite difficult for me to get dressed. Could you step outside for a minute? At the same time, the second young lord came out. Shouldn't the two young lords follow him? Mission, we're leaving now. Yeah, this Yankoi. Interesting. GUI in the place of Yanshad. He even dared to wound the Kanjan. How bravely. What are you planning? I'm angry, master. Yes, who is that with him? You're not the only one who wants to know. Where did this monster come from? It was as if he appeared out of thin air. The only thing we managed to find out about him, this is what he has been wandering around the evil land, in the peoples and grey clouds for the last 6 months, and during this time he killed many people. So he is a man from the evil land, from the peoples and grey clouds, probably not. Among the 6 great kings of the evil earth, the peacock-smelling clouds, there is no such person, but he seems to have a lot of respect for 9. Why is such a strong master so timid in front of him? Let's forget about him. The 9th brother is impossible to understand. I didn't expect that there was a similar image before Lord Less, in any of our generation. If I had told my brother 9 about this, I'm sure he would have been a boggart. I am not qualified to judge it. His future achievements will definitely be higher than mine. His achievements are already higher than yours. But so, whether it's happy or late, such a girl will get up. Therefore, even if he has great strength and amazing ability, because his body is being eaten away by such a thick evil sigh, he won't be able to suppress it. Master, so what? Young Kai, what happened? What's the matter? Are you still here, young master? Young lord, I like your melon appearance very much. You that, lord, and rumors of ideas, indeed, in general, fate, since you came back, why didn't you come to the mustache, and instead came here? What do you want? Kill someone? Although the status of the seed I feel is not on the same level with the young lords from great families, they are, after all, young adopters of families, which are quite closely connected with the greats. This Yan Kai, let's first go back to the wasp house and discuss everything. Let's come back and talk about this stuff. Let's see if there is a more suitable way to kill Lan Chen in Cyanic and will calm your anger. If you insist on taking action right now, then you have no way to really kill these 2. There are too many cultivators in Yan Zhao's mansion right now. Even if we all rush in there, we won't be able to defeat them. So, let's go back first. Okay, yes, Yang Kai, let's go back first and discuss everything. Everything will be fine even if we leave everything as is. On Denali 2. Right, we need to think it all over. Yeah, you all see me as some kind of child. I'm really fine. You don't need to worry. Okay, then how do you plan to kill them? This is Yan Zhao's house. There are about 1,000 cultivators in it. What is 5 times our current number? The difference in quantity means nothing. The second brother is cautious and he will not act unless he is confident of his victory. He won't start a full-scale war here because of me. He still has doubts about his older brother, and here is the goal: to achieve final victory in the war for succession. As for me, I don't care, 9th brother. What are your intentions? The second brother's method is simply watery. This time I was almost defeated. You don't have to make fun of me. The point is that I will not give in to your strength this time. If I came in person, you wouldn't be able to stand here and talk to me, second brother. I only came here to kill these 2. After I take their lives, I will not slow down. You think I'll convince you when I'm here? Then there is nothing more to discuss. You're going too far. If we fight, we will simply open the way to change the elder brother's position. 9th brother, are you really planning to fight second brother here and now? Second brother, I meant what I said. I just want to kill these 2. If you give them up, I will retreat without delay. Impossible, brother, since you and the second brother have the same doubt. I have a proposal. Will you listen? All attention, this incident can be considered an internal matter of our Yang family. Since this is an internal matter, only representatives of the Yang family should participate. One wants to kill, the other to protect. The place has any suitable methods. As for this account, only members of the Yang family can participate, including blood warriors, right? Naturally, although the blood warriors had the surname Niayen, they were still members of the Yang family. Then we will do as the second brother says. Here, great Yuxia, stop her. The 9th brother, this is the end. Yanks from behind. Second brother, did you really think I didn't know what you had planned? Crap, so you knew? Of course, it turns out that another bloody warrior in the second brother's house has already broken the seal binding that say. Then why did you agree? Why not? You can't stop me, young boat, although all the Macrabian wars deeply admire you, but the fact that we are being bullied is very annoying. To prove my strength, I will no longer hold back. I will give it my all. Then go and try to stop me. Move away from the black gas. Cover yourself. How is this possible? How can this young boat use such a powerful force? I'm dreaming, it's just unthinkable. There's such a huge gap between him and her. I will never catch up with the 9th brother in my life. The second young boat. Don't let malice influence you, second young boat. I'll take care of it. What is this, one-on-one in a covert war? I can't come out the winner yet. After so many hours of study, I still can't fully subdue it. Well, that's enough. We are the heirs of first-class families. Yen Kai. If you dare to kill us, you will regret it. I don't care if you are the heirs of a first-class family. If you had wounded my men in battle, I would have nothing to say, but since you dared to act behind my back, you must pay for it. Stop him. The edge of the mad tyrant's treason. What happened? Wart. Wart is dead. Oh, it's a boy, Master. Master, is something wrong with your little brother? I don't know. It seems like the devil's practice, but his consciousness is still completely unaffected. I really don't understand what's going on with this guy. He really likes to make others worried. So what's wrong with him now? He's fine. Not only is he fine, judging by his current appearance, it looks like he's about to break through. Master, are you saying that this phenomenon was caused by the younger brother's breakthrough, right? Will it hold up for the younger brother? Take a close look. How did he even manage to make a breakthrough at such a critical moment? Perhaps, before him, enlightenment came to her right in the middle of the Razgar Bidvo. Rest assured, if the situation really gets dangerous, I won't sit back and do nothing. Ninth brother, do you think you can break through right here? Right now, huh? Do you think I'll let you break through peacefully? If the second brother wants to stop me, you can try it out if you are ready to deal with the consequences. Second young boat, this opportunity only comes once, and it can't be missed. Second young boat, it will definitely fail if you interfere with it. Stop him at any cost. Yes, and Angai, and what else? How long have I not existed? Anyone who dares to interfere with me will die. Xianchu, Nanshan, is already dead, and you cannot avoid the same participation. Empty words. Better think about your own protection. It won't bother you. Yes. The second brother went too far. Does the eldest gem lord intend to interfere? Yes. Is the eldest gem lord of the family. Young, I must accept the world. You are a real idea of a man of honor. What is your purpose in coming here? Let's eat. Thank you for your help. Yeah. Yes. So? What the hell are you doing? God bless me. This thing will be yours. Really? Aren't you afraid that I'll just take this thing and run? You should think about it. Even without your help, I will be fine, but remember that those who dare to betray me will have a hard life. Even at a time like this, you are still as ignorant. But you're lucky. You are not mistaken. I'm not one of those people who doesn't pay their dues. Tell me what I need to do. Grab him. And you still have hopes of breakthroughs in the target sphere. It's coming. Consider that you've already lost. Grab him. Like 2 fingers. What? What the hell? What can I do to move? That's all. Lurtsiad, help me. Hurry up. Stop resisting. He's all yours. You were young. Lurt, forgive me. Trying to rest to know. I paid off my debt. Yes. Older brother. Does this mean you are on the ninth brother's side? When you wanted to protect the neck and Sincha from the ninth brother, I had nothing to say. But you are trying to destroy the future achievement of the ninth brother. I can't just stand by, and if the situation were different, I'm sure that on the ninth brother would not have prevented you from breaking through to the next great kingdom. What exactly is going on with this little boy? Where did it go with his previous one? Subtitle editor Semkin proofreader Egorova proofreader Egorova proofreader Egorova. I have disappointed the great elder, and you are great. The great elder is too kind. This little girl is not bad either. Of course, the people from my family are good. Greetings, great elder. May I ask what is the purpose of the 8 elders coming here? You should retell this question to Brother January. After all, it is he himself who was the instigator of this entire catastrophe. Sarek, just look online. Don't you dare do anything to my young master, otherwise I will be impolite. Was it you who taught him the techniques of demonic practice? I have no right to teach the young master. All this is the result of his own cultivation. Your Yang family is blessed to have a person like young master. You must take care of it. The future of your family will definitely depend on the young master. A funny I was able to endure it, Elder Yana. Yenkip is currently breaking through. If you have any instructions for him, could you tell me them, and I will definitely pass on your word. Brother Yen, this child seems to be absorbed in the practice of the Deva. It's a pity that such a capable student took the wrong path. Where does so much demonic energy come from in his body? Such a huge amount is comparable to the son of the energy of the master of Shetia Peak. It seems to me that he has been practicing this evil cultivation technique for quite some time now. Brother Yana, are you going to do something faster while measuring the neck? And if you just let him continue like this, tens of thousands of people in the city of war will end up in the devil's path. Katia, he is a member of your family. January, this many people cannot die. We don't read the legions, elder, so you. This is a family matter. Don't interrupt. I can't move. Grow older. Let me tell you, you two, shut the hell up. Go. Damn it. To the side. Could you please explain your intentions to me? Please, old man, you Yenka. So many supporters, they came out and stood for him with a blue eye, and Shimaran prevented him from breaking through. Well, why, if we prevent him from breaking through now, then perhaps in the future his achievements will be much worse. He will be no better than an ordinary practitioner. He was absorbed by the energy of the emanation. When he breaks through to the Shad, he will no longer be the man you knew. The 8 great families of Isla and the demon of this world are mortal enemies, and such a heretic cannot appear in our families. Is this a difficult assumption? The old masters had witnessed similar things many times before. Among all the 8 great families, there was not a single person who practiced demonic arts. Just because it happened before doesn't mean it will happen this time. I will not discuss theory with you. You have no right to question my word. I believe that Brother Yenka will be able to take control of his heart and will not get up, but will succumb to the demon. The young lord will cope. We also believe in him, although she gathered more supporters, but for some reason, somehow, I feel like the connection between the 9th brother and these people is much stronger, and if I were in his place, I would hardly have received such support. Great elder, although 9th brother was engulfed in demonic chi, I personally saw that his consciousness was pure. His behavior hasn't changed. Maybe in a way, if the elder wants to stop Brother Yenkai's breakthrough, he will have to pass by us first. Just you. If they are not enough, then what if we join in? Here you are, a bloody tyrant. On the eye. Have you all forgotten who you are? We all? Bloody wars for the young family. Well, since the elders' hall has issued orders to serve the young lord, we must protect him at this critical moment. In my opinion, his safety is more important than the family's emergency. Great elder. In accordance with the decree of the Hall of Elders, we are now loyal only to the young lord. Therefore, his safety is obviously more important than in a family emergency. If something happens to him and we stand aside and do nothing, we will be guilty of the unpardonable sin. So we have to insult you today. Naive stupidity. Do you want to become these people? We do not intend to act disrespectfully. But if the elders go against the young lord, we will stop you. Such is our will. Even if you are together, you have no right to stop me. What if I join, Peachin you? But why don't I think so? He is not so simple. Even his steps contain a deep secret. I'll join in too. And he's beyond Shinyu. How could someone who had achieved such power hide from our formation in the city of war all this time? I knew you were in this war city. It was you who finally decided to show up. Thank you very much, Brother Meng. This time I had to bother you and you with questions, because I felt awkward showing up. I know. I also want to sincerely thank Brother Meng for discussing with one fighting Dawa over the years. Since I broke through, many questions that I couldn't understand became clear. It was as if I had received enlightenment. No need. We don't have to be so playful with each other. Maybe I could let you in as a guest, keeper of the halls of deposits of the Heavenly Pavilion. Men Ruyat Deposit Hall Keeper? An ordinary shopkeeper actually has such a deep impulse in cultivation, and is the Heavenly Pavilion sect filled with hidden dragons and tigers, and you, Master, are of the Heavenly Pavilion. Lin takes you. An ordinary leader. Let's have a third-class sect. Then why is it so sedentary? I can say with confidence that his understanding of secrets is far higher than ours. So, this is Brother Lin. For a long time, this old man has been waiting to meet you. Too kind. If we talk about age, you all must be older than me, but you address me as a brother. It is a great honor for me. Brother Lin is too modest. To all who came out, beyond the limits, there is no need to worry about seniority. We are all peers. Our generation is quite hospitable, really, Brother Lin. Why did you come at such a time? Naturally, I came for this boy. How can I say it? I am his master. My students are at such a critical moment, one step away from defeat. Obviously, I have to support him. Yes, measure weights, protect him. Yes, yeah, everything has become more complicated. Brother, could you please listen to my proposal, please, Brother Lin? Brother? The reason why you want to prevent my disciple from breaking through to the target. You're afraid that as it gains strength, and his heart will change and he will take the path of the devil. Right, tech can't control his power, and instead of this Parabas and are real demons. What does the cultivator divani secret art mean? What's wrong with a person using demonic? All this is just a method of achieving power. Each cultivator gains its power differently, and you have no right to claim that only your method is correct. Do not deny the power of my master. A bunch of decrepit people, damn short-sighted old men. Speak louder. If you whisper, you won't be heard. Little girl, don't try to play with me. Don't think that I don't know your true origin. So you know, Of course, and not only me, the old ghost of Manuya is also in the know. In the end, we are all from the same place. Senior, I have a question. Answers Senior. Do you know how to get back? You don't know the way back. Woggle. I was in the shop here for a long time, but I have yet to find my way back. Senior, if you know, can you tell me? I won't tell you. Why? Because I have to wait for the young master. Wait for him. Do you think he can break through the shackles of this world? If the young master can't do it, then no one else can. If it's him, he really can do it. If my assumptions are correct, then at least in 3 years and in 10 years at the most, the young master will definitely be able to achieve this. For so long, if you want to go back, you'll have to wait. But does the young master want to take you with him? In the end, you don't have relationship. Young master. He is quite vindictive. What if you make him angry? I hope you can help me. Okay. Why not? Although the young master will definitely take revenge for every action, he is also very attached to his friends. You have been in the city of war for so long. Watch it. So you should already understand his temperament. If you understand, you should know what to do, right? Wow. I know I have to make him consider me a friend. The young master was always kind to women, especially beautiful ones. And you shouldn't have any problems in this regard, considering your background. Subtitle. Editor A. Sinetskaya Proofreader A. Egorova Proofreader A. Egorova Proofreader A. Egorova Proofreader A. Egorova Proofreader A. Egorova. Right? It was a great stroke of luck that he was able to tame the demons within himself, but if he ever loses his mind, Yang I, how did you practice the demonic technique at that time? You cannot blame me for being ruthless. Congratulations on your breakthrough. Don't practice the technique of logo cultivation anymore, with your ability no matter what, as well as the secret baskets to you. You will be engaged, your future achievements will be enormous, you don't have to intentionally take shortcuts. We're leaving, Yang. Congratulations. Thank you, teacher, the oldest Hyrax, well done to you. You did it. War. Whose piston? Stop bothering me with such unpleasant things. Certainly the great Buster will now leave correctly. I'm not going to go anywhere. Fine. I also recently found with UA, not other members of the heavenly host, they will arrive in the city of war in a few days. If the great master stays here, to look after them and give them some parting words, I will be able to breathe a sigh of relief. There is no need for a meaningless sheet. I also want to stay here and talk to Brother Meng. Little girl, your cheers are familiar to me. If I remember correctly, you once brought people to set fire to a sect. Well that's, and she was there too. Sister, second brother, I'm leaving. The second young lord looks powerful. The ninth young lord expressed everyone too strongly. So Anshal won't be coming to his place anytime soon. This is a war for succession. Is there any point in continuing it? Second young lord. We return. Second young lord. Please forgive us. We can no longer participate in this war. Wait, we're leaving. The second young lord will forgive us. We too can no longer participate in the war. What's the problem? Are you afraid of the ninth young lord? That's not the point. It's just that even a fool would understand that we are too far from the ninth young lord in this war. I hope the second young lord understands. A farewell. Hey you, second lord, we are leaving too. And we leave you. Who else wants to leave? Hurry up and leave. Anyone else? Estate. Yenkai, young lord. A lot of people arrived at the place. Fine Ziddick, some Got better. It's all thanks to my son-in-law, but you are wrong. You saved yourself, Sistrasia. The stove is still burning. Why did you run out of the room so abruptly? Of course, for young girls like these, there are more important things to do than some necessary alchemy. Let's have a drink. Brother. What is the relationship between you and your elder sister Zionankan? It seems to me that your relationship with your older sister is a little unusual. Children should not ask adults about these matters. You are much older than me. Actually, the man who hurt you is already dead. And you will encounter such things in the future. If you can't stand it, you better give up. Got it? I know. Unfortunately, I tried to increase my powers and take personal revenge. Now it seems there is no chance. They both didn't look very strong. Did you have any opportunities? In the Cave of Heavenly Heritage, and I received something and already told my older sister about it. Work hard, don't miss your chance. The possibilities in the Celestial Heritage Cave are unusual. What do you mean? Nothing special. Just remember. Don't overdo it. It's been so noisy in the 9th Young Lord's estate for the past couple of days. As if he had already won. Well, after all, everyone knows how talented Selena is. 9 Young Lord, did you hear? The recent events have hurt the 2nd Young Lord so much that he has lost all sense of continuing, and now in deep depression, and most of the combat experts left him. I give you Zoom.9. The Young Lord has already won. Don't rush ahead, Dad. There is also the first one. The eldest of the Young Lords, after 2 or 3 noisy days, peace gradually returned to the mansion. And everyone did their job. When a new batch of developmental pills was released, BB experts have started cultivating. Again, in these few days, Anka did only one thing, cleaned up the Bombukstock gang. Monangdao was executed as you ordered. Lord Monangdao sold this information only because what is Ingzhou from the Yi family, he promised them Olgets and sent them 2 young and beautiful maids of the Yi family. If these girls have nothing to do with it, let them do what they want. As for Monangdao, just bury his body somewhere. Eat Fanchi, we were always short of servants, let's get one into our house. Yes, miss, let's. Go. Do you wanna come see me later? I just have something to talk to you about. What's wrong? Are you acting mysterious today? And on Inken and Sincho, consider that I was too cruel. They were the future heirs of first-class families. You killed them recklessly. What do you think will happen to you? Do you think 2 families will just give up? They have no opportunity to threaten me. But, to tell the truth, when Sincho and Na and Shenya died because of you, I felt relieved. These 2 were truly sinister and evil. People like them would have been killed by someone else if it weren't for me. That's what I said, but the problem is that the 2 families will not compromise. The young family's succession war comes under pressure, because they had never died before, heirs of first-class families. And no matter how arrogant the young family is, yours, really they won't be able to protect you. What are you doing? It seems we are both concerned about the same problem. Smart women are not attractive. So you like stupid women. Everything is stupid. But you don't like her either. Of course, yes, I like it, and the gloom is too good. More than yours. If I put my head between them, I would suffocate, and a pervert. This time I didn't expect that my breakthrough to the Shinyu would cause such a fuss. You were too careless. There's nothing I can do. There is no impenetrable wall in the world. If that's all, I'll go. Do you want to find your ice beauty, my old-timer? I won't pass on to you, and you don't like me very much, do you? What if yes? Just because I like you doesn't mean I have to be with you. I can give up everything and become a good wife and mother for your children, but only if you could enter the family. Would you do it? Exactly. So I just like you and nothing more. Maybe I'll marry someone, Ozinchani. Or Gazenfena, or Kanjana, or Lusanjava. Or maybe even Menshang, and all of them can be considered candidates. They don't deserve you. If they don't deserve me, I don't deserve you. Isn't that right? Let's stop talking about this for now and go hang themselves. Not now. I don't think I'll be able to forget about this until the day I get married. Maybe then I can look at you as a friend, and finally spend time with you. Have fun. Are you kidding me? What do you think? AAA, what are you doing here? My room is next door. Well, why is it boring? So I went out to look at the stars. Oh, I have a more important question. Why are you in my house? What's the matter? Your house is so big. What does it matter? Stop being so stingy. Don't lie to me. It doesn't matter if you live here or where else you are. Well, if I find out you're trying to do something, you'll die. Boo. How scary, what did you hear from this conversation? I didn't hear the first half, but I heard the second half, keep her company. And what about you, or keep her company or leave my house now? You, well, just you wait, what about your sister? You know, the Yankee was making fun of us at home, what a bad guy. What's there, most of them came to propose. Our Yankee is in great demand. Oh. And by the way, I can be a candidate too. Over the next few days, the Yenkai mansion was haunted, guests came and went in countless numbers, like the flow of a river. Much wealth was collected. Guest hall. What? Are you stressed? Looks like someone broke through. I felt like two people broke through at the same time. Well, why do I feel? And the you are you of the young Lord Kai. He only went a couple of steps further than the final decision. It's not like anyone else has broken through yet, huh? I just broke through to the second level. What are you all fussing about? Did she break through with you, then, just like you were in the room? You didn't, eh? Okay, let's move on. Don't you have anything better to do? Let's go, young lord. I have something to say. I'll go to my sister. Young lord, Xiang. I hope you think twice. Tell me, what's the matter? The ninth young lord, I want to get out of the war of succession. You've thought it all through. Yes, once you've thought it through, then it's all right. Go away, Yenkai. I killed his older brother. If he stays in my mansion, it will reflect badly on him. I'm afraid he will be criticized in his interests to leave here. Thank you for your support. I was glad to be of service. Ninth young lord, when we meet again, we will no longer be allies. In other words, you did a favor for the Xiang family. Sebia Xiang will become much better under the leadership of Sendi and Xiao. Unfortunately, Sebia Xiang won't appreciate it. Come on, let's go back. And who do we have here? Are you really you, young Lydia? Shouldn't you be with the second young lord? What brings you here? I don't understand what my older sister is saying. I am merely an ally of the second young lord. Why should I serve him, really? Why did I hear that after forming an alliance with the second young lord, her sister steadily grew closer to him? The older sister began to think that it was no longer possible to talk about your wedding, big sister. Ours must be wrong. I'm not one of those who chooses a husband easily. On the other hand, the older sister is no longer young. Don't think twice about finding a man you can rely on. If the elder sister is interested, I can put in a good word for the little Slava with the second young lord. The second young lord is a little depressed right now. So if he received such good news, I'm sure he would be very happy. There is no need for this. I already have a candidate I can marry. Oh, my elder sister, this is truly extraordinary. I wouldn't be able to say such awkward words. Sister is exaggerating. If you have something to say, say it. I don't have time to listen to you two. Should a junior lord act so coldly? Oh, well. Since I'm already here, I have something to say. I'm listening. The younger lord won't make me say it's here, will he? If rumors about your meeting with E.G. Inzu spread, they are used as negative propaganda, it will be bad. Not only for eating Inzu, but also for your reputation. Let's go to the hall. Did you think she was a naive, innocent woman, at least until now? Be careful she doesn't eat you. What kind of person are you, Yang Kai? Talk to her. If I go with you, we'll just start arguing again. So it's better if I'm not around. What's the matter? Tell me, young lord, it's quite cold, but you are wrong, and they are cold. Man, I like a beautiful woman. But now I have too much to do. I'm not interested in wasting time. Beautiful, may I take this as a compliment from the young lord? I have my own people from their view of beauty, and in my opinion you are a truly beautiful woman. But even if you are beautiful, you can't waste my time. In this case, I'll get straight to the point. After the great battle 7 days ago, the second young lord had completely lost his fighting spirit. Although I am an ally of the second young lord and I must support him at this time, strengthening his confidence, I think that no matter how hard I try it will be useless. In other words, the second young lord destined to lose this war. What are you trying to say? Don't tell me you're planning on leaving your second brother. And you ask me for refuge. The young lord looks down on people. How can I just abandon the second young lord to support you? And if I did this, both would tell me. So that the people of this world would think about both me and my family. It was just a joke. Don't take this seriously. So what do you really want? If I'm not mistaken, you've been waiting here for some time, right? I really don't want anything. The situation already exists. It's only a matter of time before the young lord wins this war of succession. You could even say that if you were ready, You can defeat your brothers right now. I've always liked strong men. And the young lord is just such a person. You have boring interests. Then I'll get straight to the point. I came here just to ask one question, which, when the young lord becomes the third of the Yen family, I hope he can take care of my family. Your family is also one of the 8 great families. Why do you need my concern? The young lord may not know, but the 8 great families are currently in decline. Many masters from our families have died recently, and the younger generation is not so impetuous. Many of them prefer to engage in crime, and not by cultivation. However, I feel that young lord, this is a person who can work miracles. The best example is the War of Succession. There will be no increase in them to tell. What is the young lord's performance over the last 9 months? It was a miracle. Under the leadership of the young lord, the Jan family will most likely become even stronger. It is even possible that your family, Yana, will not become the sole ruler of this world. It will not be just a status, but something more. Maybe this won't happen in our lifetime, but I would prefer to take precautions. It's better to be prepared than unprepared. Right, I admit that what you said makes sense, but what benefit will I get? I agree to your request, and what does the young lord want? No idea. It depends on what you are willing to offer me. In general, I can give the young lord whatever he wants. Is it true? AAA, young lord, why did you do this? Didn't you say you could give me anything I want? Or is what you said just nonsense? Well, that's exactly what I need. Of course I meant what I said, young lord. Please don't get carried away. If you promise me to take care of my family, I will not resist. Sorry, but I'm not interested in horse. Yenkai, stop, Yenkai. If you dare to do this to me again, I will make sure that you die an unhappy death. Isn't that too much? She's still a young girl. Too much nonsense. I was kind enough not to call for Hosenchiniat. I am always kind to women either way. She's all yours now. Whatever you order. Young ice cream. Block access to this wing. Do not let anyone in without my command. Eat. Older sister, I will have mercy on you. I know I was wrong. Older than my sister. How strange. My ears seem to be playing tricks on me for a long time. Have any of you heard a voice? We didn't hear anything. I could have sworn that someone was calling me, but I think I misheard it. The black book has reacted again. To begin with, I will pour my true energy into it. In the past, the black book absorbed my truth energy like a sponge, and she pushed her away. I'm doing something wrong. Or maybe my true energies are not enough. Or maybe another method is needed. Focus on opening page 7. Yes, here it is. The seal covering the 7th page began to weaken little by little. Time passed quickly. The last rays of light were already setting below the horizon. Yenkai continued this way for an unknown period of time, and even took 3 pills, with added spiritual energy to keep up. And the seal of the 7th page of the black book finally broke. On the 7th page, a complex series of intersecting glowing lines appeared. It seemed like some kind of spiritual array. She wants to swallow my soul. Is everything okay? It seems like something is blocking my spiritual sense. It was fun. The state of my soul has stabilized. If it weren't for the old demon's spiritual techniques, but it wouldn't have been necessary. No matter how sweet it would be. This is indeed a closed eye. Likely. Apparently, he is somehow connected with his soul. I've practiced so much. At the cities that entered my sea of knowledge without any effort. Someone came. Master, are you okay? I saw these 2 old men running here in a hurry. Everything is fine. I got it. Then I won't bother you. Wait, call Lang Shan. Understood, master. I brought her. What's the matter? Sit down. I once said that when I break through to the target, then I will set you free. I have passed the time to fulfill this promise. Relax and close your eyes. Ready? Thank you. I did promise. Len, congratulations, old demon. Come in. How can I help you? Sit down, young master. Since I told you to stop, just network. Let's not be stupid. Yes, sure. Relax. Your defense of the sea of knowledge. After some time. I think I saw something incredible, young master. Please calm your anger. All these thoughts were convinced long ago. Now I completely betray the young master, and I will betray until the earth is destroyed. Social fortunes will disappear on the left. Okay. Don't try to flatter me. If I didn't trust you, I wouldn't have freed you, young master. The embodiment of magnanimity from this day on. I promise to redouble my efforts to faithfully support the young master. Young master, I must inform you of a previous incident. If you refer to your previous thoughts, you don't need to say anything else. Not really. This concerns your method of control over others. You mean your method? Yes. How method? I want to say that this method has both advantages and disadvantages. The biggest advantage of this method is its ease of use. Young master has probably already realized that with my help, using only the thread of divine sense, it is easy to control others, and the disadvantage of this method is that if one suffers, the other one will too. Didn't eat. And if the soul of the one who was under the control of this method will be destroyed, then the soul of the young master may also be wounded. Is it because there is a thread of divine feeling in their minds? Exactly. Luckily, I and that little girl, Lanchanch, were safe the whole time, but it is possible. And what if this girl gets into trouble from the winters, young master? And if this matter concerns you, then I will immediately go to the Tian-Ladni dynasty and deliver it here. Hot master, can you be sure? I will not let you down. You have such an opportunity. Although the Tianlai dynasty is not as powerful as the Great Han dynasty, it is still a dynasty with many cultivators. The Sanluo Temple, where Zizu comes from, is a first-class force that is not easy to handle. There's still time to go there. Asu command, master, give it to me later. Lord, this is, Yanka. We express our respect to the elders. Elder, this is the oldest daughter of the Young family. This is the elder group. They are the ones who rule the Young family. May I ask for what purpose the elders came to my house at this time? Good question. You killed the heirs of the Yanani family, Xiang, in front of tens of thousands of people in the city of war. Such a senseless act. You really think you are the supreme debility. So, this is what we will talk about. Aren't the elders too much of a winner over trivial matters, over nothing? They were two heirs of a first-class family. They were stray dogs that could simply be picked up and killed. To me, they are no different from stray dogs. With a president like this, when will the Yang family have a war of succession next time? Which one dares to send its people to participate? It was precisely because the lives of these young lords and young ladies of the big ones were not in danger. They took part. These two dared to insult me. They would have had to die anyway. You don't seem to be hot at all, Elder Jen. We'll leave this up to you, Yanka. This time you've gone too far. You are young and stubborn. I also had a period of rebellion, and so I will not blame you for your actions, but as a human being, you must take responsibility for what you have done. How? Maybe two families want me to pay for this with my life. People from the family in Xi'an, who was in the central capital a few days ago, they asked for it without any reason. And what is the family's opinion? Sebja, naturally, rejected their outrageous request, regardless of their own weight. They did not dare to ask for Ian's help. Give them one of the direct followers. That's nonsense. However, we still have to give some kind of answer, otherwise, the family's reputation will be tarnished. Sebia ordered you to apologize to the two Sebias. Apologize? Exactly. What if I refuse? This is the order of the family. Will you appear? So what if it's a family order? Vesa is a commercial boy. I heard that you were impudent in his respect, but I didn't expect the rumors to be so downplayed. Since you want to continue playing with fire, you must be prepared to get burned. AAA, how can this Balsa's Uter be so strong? Go away. What is the name of the elder? Wei Qing, elder of the Wei. Please don't try to show off your strength in my house. There are a lot of dangerous people here. Enough. Although Fabilia Elder Vn Yen. He has made significant contributions to the family over the years, otherwise, he would not have received the position of elder. If you despise him, you despise one of the elders of the Elnash. Let's get our official business taken care of. Yes, we need to address the underlying issues. Let's leave this with the family on Nezan. Yen. Kai. I want to ask you about something. It is true that you have a powerful demon in your house. Yes, I have already discussed this issue with the great elders living in the seal vault. Naturally, we know about your conversation with the great elder Letten, and we also sent people to the evil land of ash-gray clouds to investigate. And what is its origin? Don't know. You don't know where it's from, but you still accepted it. I heard that the relationship between you and your relatives is stern and syllables. I don't have the habit of looking into people's personal files. Everyone has their own secrets, don't they, elders? If I asked you right now, would you be willing to tell me everything about yourself, on sight? Let's not talk about that for now. Yanka, you are truly commanded from heaven. And those people are in your house now. Yes, the heavenly commander was called the evil sect. There are so many cultivators living in your house who follow the path of the devil, among them, several Vlasics. Reached the distant king. I take all this into consideration, and I'll ask you again, have you ever studied demonic secret arts? If I say that I have never studied this secret art, will you all believe me? Then we must come to this as confirmation Yankoi, to tell the truth, in relation to this war of succession I wasn't very optimistic about you, because of your accentual choice and lack of rural allies. Well, he has performed miracles on numerous occasions and defied all our expectations, and I also gradually realized that only you can take care of my family. Jan's family, this is the great Colas, and only with outstanding people at the helm she can thrive and grow, and you are exactly that kind of person and Elder J thinks too highly of me. But now I have one question I must ask, and Yanka, what do you want to do? Shelter for the remaining members of the Celestial Poblion test of relationship with the Ghost Kings Delina. Connection with the powerful syllable of demons of action from that origin, study of demonic secret art, almost, came under the influence of the devil's practice and the emphasis on the continuing type of Ida Maposha. You broke through with the action just a few days ago, but you've already reached level 2. The speed of your demonic secret arts enhancement is amazing, and Yanka, tell me what exactly do you want? Perhaps you want to attack the central capital and confront the 8 great families, so, think about it, this is for me. You shouldn't blame your family for being negative towards you. If you want to blame someone, blame yourself. Your results over the last few months are the root of all these problems. If all this were just family concerns, it wouldn't be such a big deal. You should know that the day after you break through, the other 7 great families sent people to our Yang family. They all expressed concern about you. You will become like the current Volar before the demons. They are frightened by the fact that you both are being forced to leave the same place by a non-local order. 1 Demon Lord forced the 8 great families to take a submissive stance. What if a second one appeared? Silly, worried that I would become the second Demon Lord. Yes, and as we understand, your abilities are even greater than those of the so-called Demon Lord. If you really did this, in the end it's all just your imagination. The people of the 8 great families are stupid and stubborn. They always believe that the truth in this world depends only on their word. She's not here. Nip problems in the BUDIT was this method that allowed the 8 great families to survive for such a period of time. That is why the 8 great families must protect themselves from you. I was born a colleague who was unable to comprehend power. My child wanted me to enter the young family dragon formation prototype in hopes that its mystical effects will help cleanse and heal my body, but after working tirelessly for so many years, and it took elders to submit so many applications, his simple request was never accepted. Even though he hasn't contributed enough to the family to receive such an award, the Hall of Elders gave my parents only one answer: the waste is irreplaceable for use in the dragon transformation pond. Now, after I have many development achievements, he wants to control me and tell me what I can and cannot do. Elder Jane, don't you think this is too funny? Oh, a few days ago, when I was breaking through to the Shinyu, if it weren't for my friends and elders, I would have already been killed by the great elders, and in my own family. Even if I hadn't died, I would probably have become a collegiate again. He wants to block my path and destroy the future. Elder Jane, don't you think the family is going too far? By having surpassed himself, what does it matter if he sacrifices you for his own benefit? Elder Jane's ideals and convictions are commendable. I admit that I am inferior in this regard. In the end, I am a relatively gristic person. So, I will now kill all of you, the 5 elders, and then I confess my sins to my family, and write away any punishment. So you can all rest in peace in the afterlife. After all, you sacrificed yourself for your family. Some elders also seem to be selfish people. Okay, I'll stop beating around the bush. Let you apologize to the family without any regrets. Nand, it's just a cover. The younger families I never admit defeat, even if you thought you had to apologize to pass on 2 families to you. Sebja would never agree to this, and will even try to prevent you from doing it. So what do you want? Return to the central capital, where the great elders will jointly take action, so that Russia is demonically digital in your body. From now on, you won't have to worry about it. You are the stage of a victim of devilish practices. The other families will also lose their reason to punish you. After that, you can continue the war for succession, but you will no longer receive the position of Patriarch of the young family. The Patriarch also said that after the end of the War of Succession, he will personally come forward to clear the name of the Heavenly Pavilion. He hopes that you can understand the family's suffering. Don't be too quick to refuse. Sebia suggests this also for other reasons. Which ones? It's about the highest level of cultivation of those who are in your home, although no one knows exactly why the strength of the cultivators in your home improves so quickly. Everyone agrees that you have something to do with it. The edges of the war, under your command, break through to the 9th level of the neck, one after another. That phenomenon is too abnormal, and it attracts a lot of attention, including from your parents. And then, Infeng suffered from chronic illness for many years. His cultivation was at the 3rd level of the neck, but now he was able to break through into the flesh up to 8. Do you really think that all family members are blind? Not only does the family also take care of this in English, but also other 7 families, showing part of your power is still insignificant enough to pose a real threat. Besides, the family is too busy right now to do such trivial things. Returning to the central capital is also a family concern. Only if you return to the family and you will find yourself under the protection of the family's masters. Then you will be able to rest peacefully. My family will forget my secret the most. I will not deny this, but this time the family went all out as evidence. We came in person to inform you instead of just sending a letter or a messenger, and he must understand the difference. Now, I know the whole story, and I can't return to the central capital even more. The last word is yours, and be sad. I'm just reminding you that since the other 7 families have already given into action, they won't give up so easily. Directly into consideration, the family's proposal. This is not a bad offer. Even if your cultivator is not destroyed, you can still live a good life in the family. Yenka. My father. A letter has just been delivered ordering me to return to my father's family. Such a quick reaction. What do you mean? Nothing. When are you leaving? As soon as possible. In addition, my father ordered me to take people from the hall about the water-dwelling family, but I don't understand. Ever since I received this letter, I have had an uneasy feeling. It was as if something serious had happened without my knowledge, and if I leave here, I'm afraid I won't be able to come back. You're overthinking it. Do you know anything? How do I know what the members of Sabitsa think, if there is any connection between this and the visit from the Hall of Elders? Sebiayen, nothing like that. I probably miss my childhood. After all, he hadn't seen you for so long, so he called you back. You've always been like this. Never wanted to tell me anything, Rastak. Then I won't ask anymore. Take care of yourself. I'll see you out. Lamy and Itza. Uncle Ho, you return to the state capital? Yes, okay. Come back quickly, your father is waiting for you. He came to return the hostage. Uncle Ho, if you're looking for young Lord Ho, he's inside the house. Okay. I'll find him myself. How old are you? Huh? Why should Vasily's corner run after his own fat gray hair? Stop being stubborn. And we return to the central capital. You are no longer able to excuse anything. Fine, I will return to the central capital, but let me say a few words. Young Lord Kaidat, we've been together for so long, you could say we were already friends. Okay. Go ahead, young boat. This time I don't know what happened, but there will definitely be difficulties for you in the coming days, and you must persist, whatever others may think of you. I firmly support you. I am a hostine. I have never been in awe of another person in my life. So don't disappoint me. Go away. I won't stop praying. See you, Yankai. This is. What should we do? I'll explain what I can. Gather everyone in the main hall. Many of you saw what happened this morning, and no doubt they wonder why Suiman and Hostinshan have gone silent. I can't tell you the specific reasons, but I can give you some information. This place will soon become difficult. Some will be particularly unpleasant. We've been working tirelessly since I came here. Weren't there some difficult moments here? Exactly. Since I've been here, we've been working for a very long time. This time, all your lives will be in danger. There is even a chance that it will affect the prosperity of your sect families. I recognize the Budalevs will continue to be so optimistic. I'm not exaggerating. Maybe the situation isn't that bad, but definitely not much better. Is it really that serious? How can this be? All we did was provide you with military assistance. How can our lives be in danger, and how will this affect the prosperity of our sect families? Precisely because you helped me. It's about me. This is related to your breakthrough a few days ago. Although this is not the main reason, it is at least interconnected. It is very likely that because of this issue, I will become an enemy of the 8 great families of the central capital. It was because of this that Suam and Kosinchi had to leave. The reason I came here is to express my sincere gratitude to you. All of you fought and shed blood for me, for which you have earned my eternal gratitude, and I hope that we will have a chance to meet you in the future. Yenkai, what's the point of this? Are you trying to drive us away? Right. If you all stay here any longer, it will end badly for you, bastard. Who will you fight for, big sister? Yenkai does it in what we have of this is only from the blog's intentions. Of course I know this. I'm not blind. I just can't stand such tyranny. I thought you wanted to say something to clarify and it doesn't matter. It turns out that these are just banal questions. Little brother Yang, I'm not going anywhere. 8 great families of the central capitals, what are they counting on? Will they dare to do something to the people of my share of the stolen taxpayer? No. Even if they had great courage, they would not have bastardized Yenkai. How serious is the situation? I don't know, but becoming an enemy of the 8 great families is quite possible if for some reason, people from the 8 great families want me to submit to them, and since I refuse to do this, a contradiction arose, which cannot be resolved peacefully. So I wanted to let everyone get out of here as quickly as possible. And don't contact me again. Of course, this applies to the people from the Hall of the Bloody War. Young Lord, listen, please, don't look at us from above. Since we have decided to follow you, we will sacrifice our lives for you. We will never retreat in trouble. Young boat, you forgot that the land of war is synonymous with loyalty. If she were right, even after death we would not leave. We stick together. Follow the young lord. If that's the case, I won't say anything else, but I am not responsible for the consequences of the elders. Do not leave the Hall of the Bloody War. So naturally I won't leave either. You are my good cousin. Would I abandon a person of my family? Yenkai, we are all in your debt. In difficult times, naturally, we will not leave you. One must be grateful for good, and avenge evil, and my palace of pure heart will also be next to you. Ever since I came to this house, my strength and cultivation improved rapidly. Every day we are bombarded with high-quality pills, and any artifact I want, I can easily acquire. Honestly, I don't want to leave this place, Bolton. I'm just telling the truth. Yadke, until you benefit us, we will not leave. Thank you very much for all your good intentions. Just remember that my words still stand. In the future, if you decide that you cannot stay, I, the poisonous one, swear not to stand in your way, and I don't dare blame you. Okay. Say no more if you continue to care about our feelings. So, brother, tell me more about the situation. The problem can be solved collectively. Here, tell me. I wasn't trying to hide it from you or anything like that. The situation is like this. The first ballad player. Are you here, Sean? How many times have I told you not to bother me over every little thing, small, for everything at once and at the dacha. As far as I was able to find out, Poison will most likely be here soon. He is not acting. Where did you hear such gossip? This is not gossip. Listen. Even if the 9th brother had the potential to become a demon lord, considering his identity as a direct descendant of the 8 great Suis, they couldn't make a fuss over such a trifle, because it will only undermine their dignity. What a deep meaning there was in their actions. Furthermore, the first wave of propaganda seemed to be designed to discredit the 9th brother and make him passive, allowing others to take on the mantle of control. If that was really the case, Maladalat, elder young lord, senior young lord, I have one more thing to report to you. My Meng family sent a letter ordering me to cooperate with the 2nd young lord to defeat the Yenkai family is Meng. And my family is Yang, the messenger said. In short, don't worry if the Yang family does not interfere with this matter. So now our hands are free. Collaborates with his 2nd brother. Even if the 2 of us gather all our strength, I'm afraid that this code will allow us to become an enemy in the 9th brother. What else can be done? The eldest young lord does not need to pretend he does not know. The visiting envoy said that he was not very worried. All we have to do is show up and take a public stand like everyone else. The 2nd young master's Vistiak can handle it. Older young lord, although this message came from my main family, it seems that your young family also agreed. The 2nd young lord had lost all his fighting spirit these days, and the staff in his doubts sharply decreased. He is simply an opponent of the young lord Kai. The trial by hearsay. The 2nd young lord is now confident that he can destroy the house of Yenkai. How could he suddenly gain such great confidence? This is the reinforcement. The reinforcement of the 8 great families. Older young lord, does this mean that they have already appointed the 2nd young lord as the next patriarch of the young family, even without mentioning brother 9's situation? According to the current state of affairs, the young family really should hope for it. Older young lord, you are not disappointed with their decision. Why should I be upset? Actually, to be honest, I don't want to be the next patriarch of the Young family. I'm sure Brother 9 feels the same way. How can this be? 9 brother and I both want to rise to the top of the fighting dale. Those who aim to reach the martial peak as their goal will not need things like becoming the patriarch of the Young family. Although such a position seems important and high. In the grand scheme of things, it's not that important. What is more important is that when a person takes such a position, he will have time to focus on his self-improvement. As far as I know, the main reason why Brother 9 is trying to participate in the succession war is to clear the name of his heavenly commander sect. It seems he had made an agreement with the patriarch that when he won, the name of the heavenly host would be cleared and his reputation restored. Just for this time I participated in the war for succession and the leadership of the families, and also to gain experience, but I'm not interested in becoming a patriarch. From now on, the wisest decision for the family is to support the second brother, although the mentality of the second brother is not as strong compared to me and the 9th brother. He is undoubtedly more suitable for the role of patriarch. You're disappointed. Do you feel like all the effort you put into helping me was not rewarded? Is it an honor for me to hear the true ambitions of the eldest young lord? Since the older young lord does not want to become the patriarch of the Young family, all I have to do is change my worldview slightly. Were we going to collaborate with the second young lord? Since my family sent a letter, it means that the 8 great families have already joined forces, except the Young family. Can I refuse it all? If all they want is to prove themselves, then your departure will be enough. From now on, this conflict has nothing to do with the war of succession. I got it. Join at the same time, the estate and Jan were stinging. Wow, there's a level 9 Shinyo master here, and there are more than enough 8th and 7th levels. You, what privileges did your father promise you? In the future, I will follow our family. Congratulations. Isn't this what you've always dreamed of? Wow. What about you? My old man said that if I don't come, he will drive the whole family away for the rest of his life. This old fart was serious and they could refuse. Families arrived for the holiday. Funny, truly funny. The 8 great families are targeting Yang Kai, but they want to send a member of the younger generation as a leader, huh? It's obvious that they want to use the situation of the Young family's succession war to deceive the world, and nothing can be done about it. Those who know the inside story know that this action is exclusively related to Yang Kai. Others simply do not believe that the war for succession is not over yet. Young Lordko, brother. How's your injury, brother? There is no need to worry. My injury is no longer a problem. Young Lord Kai did not bring much harm, or this is good, bro. Although we had previously opposed the young Lordok, it was only because the situation required us. To tell the truth, but in general we greatly admire the methods and strength of the young Lordok. If you, God, you would like to be friends with him. Yes, it true. I am very surprised. I never knew that Brother Gava and Brother Ken were such bevy likota that they beat Yang Kai treated you with care and effrontery. Well, you still want to be friends with him. This is your true intention, bro. If you still have an old attitude towards us, then Brother Kong and I really can't do anything about it. What do you want to say? Brother Kan and I are at a loss. Why are our families so against young Lordok? Why doesn't the Young family say anything about this? I really can't understand what's going on here. I was at home, recovering from my injury, when my father suddenly ordered me to come here. Young Ladiazu and Brother Hoet, if you know anything and can tell us, we would be very grateful, but if you can't do that, then just pretend we never asked. Although they didn't tell me anything specific. I can guess what is going on. Please enlighten us, young ice cream. Yang Kai may have done something that you and I won't do. I may have done something that changed the expectations of the 8 great families. For example, the information that is currently being disseminated among ordinary people. We also know about all this. For this reason, our families sent us here as reinforcements. But even if all this is true, we still believe that things are not so simple. If there is some other reason. If it is not because of this, then the only explanation is that Yang Kai has what all 7 of our families want. Play Xianjian, second young lord. All the reinforcements from the families have arrived. Each family sent at least 26th level Shinyu masters. Or higher. There are even a large number of Shinyu Peak Masters. The 7 families hope that you can encourage these people to defeat Yang Kai as soon as possible, and win the War of Succession. Why did the 7 families invite so many people to participate in the War of Succession? Didn't I tell you about it? Yang Kai is a dangerous person who will most likely become the old lord of the Devons. The Yang family cannot allow such a person to become the next patriarch. 7 families from the Yang family have occupied the central capital for centuries and are allies. Naturally, they are also concerned about this problem. Now they have gathered in your house and are waiting for your order. Second young lord. The patriarch's name is the Yang family. It will be yours. This is really the only reason. What other reasons could there be, dear young lord? Don't think about it. Quickly tidy yourself up and meet everyone. There's no point in keeping these people waiting. So what? Ha? What's wrong with you? War for the investigation. This is a fight between the direct descendants of my Yang family. Mitva of minds. Mitva of connection. Mitva of charm. I've already lost. And since I've lost, why not worry about it? How so? So many people have gathered in your house. And so many influential masters are ready to help you. Now is the perfect time to return. People from great families. If I use them to defeat ninth brother, even if I am for his place as patriarch, I will never feel it. Second young lord, what are you saying? It is impossible to defeat Yang Kai by relying only on the allies gathered in your home. But now that such a good opportunity has come before you, how can you not take advantage of it? This is such a chance. Is the second young lord afraid that the world will criticize? Well, second young lord, achieving your goal is what is most important. History is where the winners remain. If you become the patriarch of the Yang family, who will dare to criticize? If you don't take action, it will be like rebelling against your family. The Yang family's second young lord is acting like a winning dog. It's simply ridiculous. Second young lord, what do you want to do? I am vile, treacherous. But I will not stoop so low as to use such shameful methods to defeat the ninth brother. Here is the war for the investigation. I used everything to fight the ninth brother. But I still lost. Such wowbras bother me. No complaints, cheap whore. You have no right to judge me. If you dare say something like that again, you will be the first to die in a war of investigation. Whatever the ninth brother dares to do, I can do too. Zhao. I dare to be even more ruthless than him. I was wrong. I wouldn't have dared. Those people who gathered in my house just came to borrow my name. Even if I don't agree, they can still borrow Big Brother's name. However, if they want to drag me out and use me as a front man to deal with the ninth brother, let them dream. Get out. You are now responsible for all the affairs in this house, Lord. What do you mean? There is no need to think about it. From now on, this house belongs to you. Master it yourself, and all my allies are also yours. Didn't you want power? If we didn't have this quality in common, we would never have become allies. Now you have a chance to get what you want. But how can I explain this to the people in the house? You have something to explain. I already let them borrow my name. Just say whatever you want. After the second young lord failed, not only did he not become despondent, he remained even stronger and used this momentum to break through. Thus, he is currently in secluded cultivation. Okay, I guess I should thank you for making an excuse without humiliating me. Ha ha ha, we're not strangers. There's no need to be polite. After this, I might really have to devote myself to the second young lord. I only hope that when second young lord takes over as the patriarch of the Yang family, he will not forget to take care of my family. You should first get over the conflict with the ninth brother. The Salobi gathered here. What is the likelihood that Yanskaya will resist? Then I'm off. Place Yen Zhao. Brother Meng, the eldest young lord did not come. The elder young lord said that he thought he would soon break through and should retire. This time, the elder young lord appointed me as the commander of his forces. What a coincidence. The second young lord has also gone into seclusion. I'm afraid he won't be able to come out for some time. The young masters of the Yang family are a true dragon among men. On the contrary, they decided to break through at the same time. They really make you admire their abilities. Little sister. If the second young lord doesn't come, who will be responsible for this conflict with the family? it's not you, right, and I will lead this operation. Before that, some kind of unification. The second young lord announced that I would now be in charge of all the affairs of the mansion, and all those gathered here will follow my order, Older brothers, sister. Do you doubt your younger sister's abilities? Of course. Not. It's just that the second young lord didn't announce it personally to it. Seems that what he sent you to do is somewhat inappropriate. After all, the order we received from all of our families was to help the second young lord. Brother Can skeptical is referring to whether the second young lord really allowed me to take command. I'm afraid I wouldn't have the courage to make such a decision on my own. If you don't believe me, you can ask the second young lord. He is currently practicing in his mansion. The second young lord, unfortunately, is not here, but no, there is no reason to stop there. However, I doubt that my younger sister really has the ability to become his replacement. Since the young lord of Hoda speaks, does this mean that the young lord, that is, has someone in mind who can become the leader? What does the older sister think? And I think that my younger sister has enough ability to become a leader. Since my elder sister told me this, I will not shirk my duties. You all received orders from your respective families and have gathered here for one purpose: defeat this arrogant Yenkai. If I were to have luck, I think each of you knows the consequences well. How to defeat the troops in the Yenkai mansion with the least amount of losses. Please share your opinions. I am still young and inexperienced. Will I accept your advice? It seems like no one has any ideas. If so, why not listen to your younger sister's suggestion? We must not ignore the forces of the people remaining in the Yenkai mansion under any circumstances. If we rush into the attack, there is a high probability that our troops will suffer some unnecessary losses. I think that young Lord Ho and elder sister understand this point better than us. Given this situation, I think we should use the power of a surprise attack to catch the Yenkai off guard. What do you mean? Big Sis is without a doubt the greatest surprise attack force when it comes to young Lord Hoi. The older sister works with the young Lord Kai, first in the war for succession and with his right-hand relatives. I'm afraid no one knows the situation in his house better than she does. Besides, the elder sister left the Yenkai subsidy just this morning. No matter how smart the young Lord Kai is. Do you think he could have foreseen that in less than a day, she would become his enemy and cause people to attack him? Yasin Zel, you better think carefully about what you are saying. Young Lord Ho, what do you mean? I know what I mean. Rather, your attitude. Perhaps you are unhappy with my plan, Don't forget, I am now introducing the second young lord. One mouse can spoil a pot of porridge. There can't be such bad people in the second young lord's mansion. Actually, I have suggested this a lot of thought. And this is just part of it. What else have you come up with? From the previous incident where the young lord killed Danshin and Xian Shu, it is obvious that Yenkai places great importance on his friends. The elder sister is also his friend. Given the personality of the young lord, he will not be able to treat the elder sister with care, and I want to take advantage of this. Thus, if Big Sis goes ahead, perhaps we can defeat the young lord without further bloodshed. Big sister, what do you think? You think too simply. Although it is true that Yenkai cares about friendship, he is also a very selfish person. If a conflict breaks out between us, he will certainly not hesitate to give in to his interests. That's what I think. Elder Sis really understands young Lord Kai. But I still believe that this plan has a good chance of success. How can you know that it will fail if we don't try? Great. Since I'm so confident, little sister, I'll listen to you once and see if I can defeat Yank on my own. Big sister is really a confident woman. I respect you. Thank you very much, and I will remember your care. There is no need for such politeness between us sisters. A few days ago, I received a lot from my elder sister. I will never forget your care for the rest of my life. Then I will entrust the elder sister to lead our forces and wish her quick victories. Yes, thank you. Better act fast. Hit the road. Now, if we attack tonight while young Lord Kai is still unprepared, perhaps we can achieve twice the results with half the effort. Okay, I'll hit the road soon. Suman, little wretch. If something unexpected happens to Suman, I swear I'll sell you to the cheapest, dirtiest brothel. So any beggar on the street can taste your beauty, and I'll have to make sure that in less than 3 months you'll be a pile of meat. I do it so much that even wild dogs will refuse to come near you. Is young Lordacon's concern unnecessary? how can an older sister face something unexpected? Do you really think the little lord will attack her? If he does so, he will simply confirm that he has been consumed by the practice of the devil, and he is unable to recognize his friends or family. But since young Lord Ho is so worried, we can follow her and keep an eye on her just in case. I don't know what it is, but, dear sister, 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 dear sister. Since you weren't forced, for some reason you brought these people here. Don't tell me they're here to recruit me. Why am I here? You already know. Why these questions? If you don't explain, how would I know? Aren't you like that? You never explain anything to me. Why should I? HM. First young lady, there is no need to talk nonsense to him. HM. The master of the hall, singing leaves in the family. Then today, the first young lady wanted to be more considerate of your past friendships, and say a few words, but that's enough already. The master of the hall is very kind. Please let me know in time. I have something to tell him. HM. Why, my father said that if I can win and catch you, then I will become the next patriarch of the family. You must know how long I've been waiting for this day, and although we got along very well, that you're saying that I'm going to give up what I've wanted my whole life, not to mention me. Can you convince yourself of this lame excuse? A lame excuse? What I say is true, Yenkai. Out of respect for all I will do for you, obediently surrender without a fight. If you resist, no one will benefit. Fine. Are you serious? You really did a lot for me and now I just pay back the debt. What's wrong? And sad miss. Do you think such words can soften my heart and weaken my resolve? You are a bastard. You were so vile. What's true is true. It doesn't matter what you say because I've already come this far and they will return empty-handed. No, master, let's get going. What the hell are you doing? There was nothing I could do. I could only come up with this and allow myself time to avoid everything. Be quiet. If you have something to say, just say it. I want to ask you something. If I had actually attacked you, you would have fought back. How do you think? Don't know. I could never tell what you were thinking. I'm not an idiot. How can I just stand there and let you attack me? Of course. You've always been a welcoming person, but if you weren't like that, you wouldn't be yourself. If you really tried to attack me, I wouldn't hold back. What would you do to me? Kill me? Nothing like that. I would just undress you and then spank your little red butt. Stop it, both of you. We need to take care of the situation quickly. She won't die. She won't die soon. Cold. What happened to her? This stupid girl did this to herself. I'll leave it to you. What the hell is this? Anu. Oh you, hot A. And here are 6 young masters. Yanka really lost his humanity. He even attacked the one who had supported him for so long. And with whom did he have such a good relationship? It seems my plan has failed. If only I knew it would end like this, I wouldn't send the elder and the young one alone. It seems that I am a pepper and not a logical wall. There is no saving him anymore. He, a standing demon, who no longer recognizes friends or family. What should we do now? Let's look at the situation a little more. Mine is starting to wear out. Shouldn't we send reinforcements? Let them fight a little longer. We will begin the action immediately after the skill usage time. Bloody tyrant ends. Wow. Take it.